Tequila.
I love me some tequila, but lately,
Tequila's
like, god
fun.
damn, like.
But light tequila.
No, for sure,
Dark
for
tequila's
sure.
aggressive.
No, it's not.
Dark tequila. Yeah, just pull it in closer.
Hello.
And turn it a little bit.
Dark tequila is aggressive.
It's easy.
Let's
Dark
talk about
tequila.
it. Let's
What's
talk
dark
about it.
tequila?
1,
Thank
2,
you.
3.
Thank
That's
you. What is dark
close.
tequila?
What?
What is dark tequila?
Okay, I know
right
that
there.
bottle
Oh,
has a
really?
darker one to that.
She has a
There's
nice
a darker
loud
one,
voice. I
right?
like
You're right.
it.
You're right. There is a
know,
dark.
but
there's
I never
a,
tried
There's a
that
black
shit.
one. It's nasty.
It's nasty,
Yeah,
right?
There's a-
disgusting.
there's a-
It's most expensive, by the way, too.
Oh,
Which one's that?
The
The-
black tequila.
I think they call it Respirado
That
or
shit's
something.
nasty.
They're all called
It's
some
darker than
Respirado
this.
Bumbo. Yeah.
It's
Like there's the
darker than
white
that?
that's
What is it
considered
called?
gold.
This is Respirado too, no?
It's a
Okay,
hard
that's
top.
considered gold, but then there's
Reposado.
like a
Same
dark
thing.
one that looks like Henny, and it's
Yeah, no, there's a dark one.
It
that
looks
shit tastes
scary.
like whiskey, fam.
Do you guys like the white one better than that one?
Yes.
No.
I like
You
gold.
guys are agreeing on that one.
You
I
like the
like
gold?
gold.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I don't know.
These guys wanted to get the gold today. I was
Blue
like,
is the wave.
Nah.
the blue.
I feel
What's
like-
your favorite liquor?
That type of alcohol's for the club. Like,
I drink wine.
good on
Drink
that.
wine?
I'm
It's
just
just
a
like
wine girl.
Casamigos.
You like relax?
It is.
Do I like to relax?
No. Do you like the wine called?
I've
Relax?
never heard of it.
I've never tried that.
No.
The Riesling. It's like a blue bottle.
Okay. Oh yes. Is it like? It's like a.
It's
royal
literally
blue
called
kind of
Relax?
color?
It's called.
Swear to
It's
God.
called Riesling Relax.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
try it.
It's really good. We
Yeah,
have it
they
on the
s-
blind dates.
Yeah, didn't they sponsor us?
They're going to.
Oh,
They,
that's
they-
fire.
they need to.
Speak it into
I
existence.
need
we're
to. I need to.
speaking
Yeah, no,
into
they're gonna sponsor.
Yeah,
us.
it's free promo. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
no
Yeah.
facts. It's coming soon.
Let me
honestly,
see.
have you guys tapped into the blind dates?
I've seen some.
You seen some?
They're
Oh,
interesting.
wow, it's really called Relax.
Yeah, let's call it.
She's kidding me.
Pause. Are we filming?
What?
Yeah.
Camera's rolling.
No, but it's
all right. You want, let me.
this is
Let me
like
We're
behind the
just-
scenes, but you know.
No
Yeah,
problem.
But I'll give the intro. Welcome to Players Play Podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. No playing around. Let's get into it. I'm your host Tashai. I'm here with my co-host Kem and our two guests.
Hello, I'm Eb.
What's poppin'? I'm Cash.
Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, it's called actually Relax for real. So okay, you know what I want to talk about? To be honest,
What?
50 Cent. Are you guys familiar with some of the antics that's been going on in the media?
Absolutely.
Somewhat.
So his son apparently was getting like, I mean the mom
Okay.
was getting like 2,500. Like wait
2,500.
25,000. I think it was
1,600.
25. No.
Couldn't have been.
No.
1,600.
What?
No, when 50 Cent was dating
1,600?
the baby mom, like
Okay.
Marquise's mom,
Okay.
he was getting 20. Like he was
Hold on,
giving
this
20.
is child support.
child
Yeah.
support.
1,600.
No.
Sorry.
No. 6,700 was what.
No, I know that.
is
I
what the
seen
mom
that.
was getting eventually.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I did research, and she was getting 25,000 while Marquise and 50,
25,000.
like while the mom and 50 were together.
Oh yeah, no, I realized what you said because realistically, I watched something about 50, and he said like he was giving her more than she deserved. So
Yeah, she was getting
that's why
25.
He volunteered to go on child support.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until I watched that shit. I was
Yeah.
like,
So he was
volunteered,
giving her
so
too
that's
much
why-
money.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was giving
That's
her-
why
yeah,
his greedy ass
yeah.
is getting 6,700 now.
Yeah,
Or 67.
and
yeah.
Wow.
and he's not happy with the 6,700. Like, what do you guys think about that? Do you think
Nah, he's a big man. now.
60
is that-
6,700?
is that enough? Like,
What do you mean he's not happy in terms
He's
of
a
like
big
he
man.
thinks?
like he wasn't
He's a
happy
big
with.
man.
He's
He's saying
25.
6,700 wasn't
He's a big
enough,
man now.
and he's not talking. He's not talking about.
Yeah, listen. Enough
He's not
guys
talking
are
about at
not
this
getting
age though.
handles.
He's talking about like when he was like as a child.
as a child.
Yeah, so
child?
18 and
That's
younger.
still fine
I think that's workable.
for a month.
You could
But
do
like,
that.
but 50
month?
Cent makes a lot of money.
A
So
month,
like,
though?
do you feel? Huh?
That's a month, right?
month,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
I feel like it's perspective for him because he's wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking at that like that's chump change. Like, is this even enough?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
But everyday person,
is looking at it. Like, that's obviously enough.
Like,
but
that's
like, do you
enough.
think 50 Cent was being like a little bit tight in terms of giving just 6,700?
I mean, he probably got tired of not, you know,
I
getting
just,
to an understanding with her probably. So he just said, "Fuck it."
I
You're
just-
getting what you getting.
yeah. Like, what if she was the one like
I
grabbing
think that's
for
what it
that?
was. I think it was like his last straw. He's like, "Fuck
But-
it, like, I'm going on child support."
but we do hear more like men paying more than 6,700 as well.
Yeah.
Like I heard like 10K, like
no,
20K.
but he probably
I definitely heard high
you've-
numbers.
you've
like
heard
that.
high-
no, but he
Bad?
probably
I
his
heard
lawyers
high
probably
numbers.
listen. It's 50, you know. His lawyers probably mad and got him that. I swear to you, because what do you mean?
They did the
67
work
is
for him.
still, yeah. Listen, that's not a lot. It's not a
67,
lot.
67's a lot still.
No, it is a lot, but it's
like,
not a lot for
no,
him.
I'm saying
For
like
him,
for
it's
us,
not.
Yeah,
for us, it's like
Yeah, everyday
that's
people,
enough.
that's crazy.
But you know what I will say though,
Definitely.
him on live, like I watched his live, and he sounded entitled. He's like, I live like living in New York. I can
This-
barely
this
live with
song,
that,
right?
and I'm like,
Yeah, I
what
know.
you mean you can barely live?
New
That's
York
what
You
is a
can
very
barely live
expensive
with that.
city.
But
Okay,
like-
how
but like-
often?
listen.
How often is child support? Isn't it like once a month?
once a month.
You're telling me $6,000?
Your apartment can't be more than 3
Yo,
bands.
listen, that's
And the
more than
mom
what
is still
niggas are
working.
making,
The mom's still working.
Like, we're not gonna act like she's broke.
No, well, apparently
That
50
shit
said the
crazy.
mom wasn't trying to work. And
So
that-
she wants to live on like.
live on the
I see
50
what's
Oh,
going
okay. I see what's going on here.
She thought she
This
came
is-
up, and then
exactly.
she was like, you know what?
Yeah, I
like,
see what's going
Yeah,
on here
yeah.
now.
can provide
Yeah.
for my
Okay.
kid.
Yeah,
but
and 50
Yeah.
saying like if she handled it right, 6,700 is enough for her to like
more than
get
enough.
money as well, add to that 6,700
Yeah.
and build on that.
Yeah.
What?
And find yourself a
Absolutely.
place. 50
Yeah.
said
There
that-
are girls out here.
50's mean though. You know
What
what
do
he
you
said?
say?
He said Marquise works at a shisha lounge.
I mean,
He's like, yo, if you want to go get shisha, just
Oh my gosh.
And you know what's
Yo, but
funny?
how
I seen him post his other youth today, yeah?
what? Oh,
The
yeah,
The
Yeah.
younger
Yeah.
one.
Nah,
Yeah,
he-
hugging up his youth. I'm like, I lied.
did that on purpose,
Idiot thing.
for
Yeah,
sure.
100%. Super idiot thing.
Nah, but like
That money is more than enough because you have girls out here that survive
off of that, right?
off of less than that.
Super less
yeah,
than
for
that.
sure.
Is that their money?
Less
Though?
than
Is that
that.
their money or that like girls finesse?
Okay, let's be
guys,
honest.
right?
The money's supposed to be for the kid, but
That's what I'm saying.
No, 100%.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm
As
saying.
long as
but
you know.
they're putting it towards their Chanel bag. Like
We know this.
Not
You
just
know?
a Chanel bag. You get in what? Lace front, nails.
All type of
Yeah.
things. All type of
Some
things.
some girls have
Gucci,
babies for those
Anything
benefits.
they need
So
at the time, that's what that's going to.
They're putting
Yeah.
it towards it. Yeah, no, that's
like
a
another
fact.
wallet.
some baby moms put the kids up to ask the dad for
Yeah.
money.
That too.
You
That
know?
too. Daddy.
There is deadbeat
need new
niggas, but there's a
shoes.
lot of deadbeat women too. I'm not gonna
No
Oh,
facts.
Oh, you want to take it there?
Yeah, we got.
No, it's facts. We
got-
can't keep getting
it's
that demand
real.
down.
So,
It's
so you
real.
guys are
It's
here
real.
to take
That's real.
take some of the blame. Not you guys specifically.
I'm
You
just
guys-
saying.
Not you guys specifically, but
Absolutely
like
not.
women in general. I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like women love to pin the finger at like
Yeah.
men,
Yeah.
but there's some shitty
like,
ass women out here.
Give an example of like a deadbeat mom. Like what does that look like? Because usually the mother has the child.
Yeah.
So like how could the mother be a deadbeat in a sense if they're taking care of the kid most of the time?
What makes them a deadbeat? You mean?
I feel like
I know what makes them a deadbeat because I've seen it firsthand. But I want to know what you guys think.
there comes a point in people's
Pissed.
lives where they're kind of like, you know, like a lot of the times people have children and it's not planned, right? So you end up getting pregnant and then you're like, shit, like I'm like 18, 19, 20. I didn't get to experience my life and now you have this kid.
They still try to do it up.
They want to go drop it
Party.
off at their
Babies
mom's
getting
house.
sent to grandma.
Party.
Right, and that's kind of
Daycare.
just how it goes because you realize like you're not mature enough to take care of a child, and now you're like shit. Like I
Yeah.
low-key can't even take care of myself. Now I
Yeah.
gotta take care of this being. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like I don't know. It's hard to digest, and I think I don't feel like they intentionally want to be a deadbeat mom, but that's
feel
why.
like-
But that's why it takes like a village, but also you need the father in the house to help
Facts.
provide. Because
Yeah.
if you guys are gonna lay down and have a kid, then y'all need to be ready for that responsibility
To
no
raise that
matter
kid.
what. Like your
Facts.
kid comes
Preach.
first.
Preach. Facts.
100%.
And also just being aware of what you can manage, you know?
Yeah.
Bringing new life into the world when you're not stable is kind of like detrimental to the child's life. And like I feel like we got to like women have to be aware of that because they control the environment in a sense, you know. Men are kind of sometimes careless, but it also takes two to make a child.
100%.
Okay, so off of that, are you pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice.
You're pro-choice.
Yeah, I'm pro-choice.
Okay.
Are you pro-choice?
I have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
don't-
you
I
have
don't
to make
mess
that
with that.
decision sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
if you feel like, especially like the relationship you have with the person who put the seed inside of you,
Yeah, yeah.
if you can like honestly sit down with yourself and like like it's not gonna
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work, or if
Yeah.
you know mentally as the mother bearing the child it's
Yeah.
not gonna work for you.
Yeah.
You have to make that choice. It's not always about like, okay, but the baby, like I get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like I'm being insensitive, like, oh my god, kill the baby.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
think about yourself
No, for
and
sure.
the kid that you're bringing into the world.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause
No, for sure.
then you end up being a deadbeat mom, and now everyone's looking at you like you're crazy. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, you know, like that whole cultural perspective of being like, oh, like I'm pro-life, and it's like, well, people are having kids that they can't afford.
yeah.
Or you're having kids that you hate because you're like, shit, like you're taking away my young years to be growing and stuff like that. So a lot of people hate that. And I actually have a question for you when it comes to, like in the States, they basically banned abortions, like period.
They banned abortion?
Like, you can't.
You have
You
to
can't?
have that.
Yeah.
Like, it's against the law
I
now.
see
Yeah,
niggas
yeah.
holding up signs and shit. I was like, yeah, this shit's real out here.
The abortion.
Like
thing.
that's
Yeah,
sad.
no,
I've heard about that.
So even if you get raped,
you
have to have that baby.
Well, I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
that's how it works.
I was told
okay.
certain stipulations will excuse the law. because I heard about the law. It's a new. I can't remember what there's a certain term. What was it? I don't even remember the name. But we talked about this on the other episode. But yeah, if you're raped, I believe that condition is
Like
excused.
that's okay.
Yeah, like they're not being that oblivious to what happened.
Because that was some of the arguments people were making.
Yeah,
like,
Like if you get
what if I
raped.
absolutely didn't even have a choice
Don't quote
or
me,
like,
but I believe that is a stipulation that can
yeah,
that would excuse that.
it should though, because that's
I think
fucked up.
I think no,
Yeah.
for sure. No,
But I think it also like the idea of like accountability starts to come into play, because it's like a lot of people are like, yeah, like casual sex, like I just want to fuck people because I think you're attractive, and it's like, well, like is that really what you want to do, and are you paying attention to like the outcomes of having
But it's like
raw
casual sex raw
What are
though.
you gonna do?
Yeah.
like really
Yeah, I mean,
like,
casual sex.
And
Where are
I-
your rubbers?
Like if I'm locked in with someone, then I consider that being an option.
Okay.
And I'm also about legacy. So like if I have a child, then I got to carry out my manly duties.
He's just waiting on the day.
legacy.
Yeah.
I'm about
So
like
listen.
having a child's a blessing. Some people can't have kids.
100%.
So we have to always
You shouldn't- and we're
value.
young, so
You know what I mean? We have
And that's
to
the
value
argument,
being able
yeah.
to procreate. And I heard Elon Musk said that we're underpopulated. I don't know if it's
Is
facts.
it us?
Where
or-
are
probably
we?
We're
just
under.
means,
I'm gonna leave that
he said
one
that.
alone.
Yeah, I watched the podcast and he
thinks
said that we're
outside the box too much. I don't know.
underpopulated.
Some things he said.
I
it's
feel like
he's
I thought
saying
we were
because he's on a
overpopulated, and that's
No.
why he's trying to kill us.
wavelength, or is he
No,
saying
no,
that
no.
Because it's like really.
Millennials or not? What's our generation called again? Is
Gen
it,
Z.
Gen Z.
We're Gen Z apparently.
Gen Z is not procreating at a fast enough rate.
Because we're smarter than that. We're not out here like
We're not
oh,
here
we need to
popping
have
out 5
children.
kids.
I just think
Bro,
we have
this is
less.
not the 80s
We have
though.
less. I guess
It's not the booming days no more.
responsibility.
Yeah,
Desire.
We have less
good now. Like we
responsibility,
gotta
though,
know.
in a sense, don't you think?
You think
What do you
so?
mean?
I feel like our parents, they were able to move out and have more responsibility.
They were at a
younger-
faster
younger-
rate,
at a
basically.
younger
Okay.
age.
Everything
Okay,
was
okay.
cheaper though, because houses don't cost the same.
Everything
they
was
cost
But they
easier
also
back
made
then.
like
Before
$7 an hour.
2001?
That
But
is
they,
a fact.
they also made like $7 an
100%.
hour.
But before
Yeah.
2001, there was a lot more that was allowed. Like
But they
before
made
9/11?
$7 an hour.
100%.
Okay, but
My
the
grandma
I
said-
get what you're
but
saying.
My grandma made
Regardless.
$3 an hour.
Regardless,
my
though.
grandma.
My grandma too.
Yeah, my
I get
grandma.
what you're
Like,
saying.
but my grandma Mary, she made $3 an hour.
No cap. yeah.
Regardless, though, the minimum wage does not.
I'm just
It's
saying.
not enough
It was-
for it to
it was
make a living
simpler.
the
But
way
is that-
they
I'm
were
just saying,
back
I'm
then.
just saying, is that like a good enough argument? Like, oh, they were able to do it because
I think maybe
Things were
depending
cheaper.
on
Things
what
were
you're.
cheaper.
I don't know.
Honestly, I just feel
Depending on
like
the situation.
Okay, but here's the thing. So, for example, like, let's say you have your kid and you're like, okay, bet, like, me and my man are on board. We're going to raise this child. We need a spot. Like, you got to move out of your parents' crib now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, okay, like, now I got to look for somewhere to live. But there's a major issue when it comes to real estate. So, I don't know if y'all know, but like, it's racism in real estate. So, it's like,
my friend's dealing with that
they'll
shit
super
like
deny
right
you
now.
just because of the color of your skin.
Yeah.
And I think a real problem I have with Canada is like we pride ourselves on being super multicultural,
No, we're not.
but it's like
But we're racist
very
as fuck.
prejudiced,
It's 100%.
and it's not sometimes it's not out there. It's very subtle racism.
Yeah.
And it's something that we super need to address, because it's like, yo, like, y'all like to use our culture, especially Jamaican culture. They're like,
Right?
yeah, like,
Yeah.
we love this vibe, but all of
Tryna
a
be
sudden
me,
it's
but
like,
don't me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give you a crib, though.
Yeah.
Well, you got to live
No.
out here
But
in the outskirts.
That's real life. I have a
against that
friend
shit.
that's dealing with the racism in real estate. Like right now, he's trying to get a spot with like his best friend, 2 young black males. You already see where this is
Yeah.
going.
It's like a B&B.
They have the money though. Like they're both working really good jobs. Like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
they,
Doesn't matter.
everything on paperwork
How's the
is
credit's good.
perfect.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
Okay.
the color of their skin is why they're not getting nothing.
Really?
Like back
Doesn't
to back
matter.
to back to back. Like
I
and it's
honestly
crazy
didn't know.
because the real estate agent will tell them like, oh, you know, everything looks good. We'll get back to you. And they're like, they already know. Like on the way home, like
Yeah. It's like when it's like
Like
when
you're
you go
wasting
to-
your time.
But okay, like I'll play devil's advocate.
not even racism, ageism works too, especially if you're
Ageism
black.
too,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they look at you like you're young and black.
To be honest, I didn't know this was a thing like too much in Canada or whatever. Like obviously I know there's racism in Canada.
Yeah.
But I know a couple of girls that are telling me they got construction homes and stuff, and they looked into that, and I don't think they had any problems in terms of that. Maybe that's a better option. Like pre-construction homes, they usually give those out a little bit easier.
Maybe,
Okay.
Yeah, maybe there's leeways.
Maybe there's
100%.
leeways, but maybe I
Yeah.
guess when the
I mean, what if
maybe when the crib,
Obviously, like
women.
when the crib is owned by someone,
what I was gonna
you know what I'm
say. Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
They have a
that's
say
what
on
of
who
course
they
they're
want to
gonna
lease it up to,
that
right?
token black
Yeah.
card, that token black person, because they can't be like, you know, like if you look at a population, you're like, damn, like this is majority this race or
Yeah.
this ethnicity, excuse me. Then it's like, yo, like we have to sprinkle in some multicultural
Yeah.
just so they can't
That's
be
what
like,
I'm
yeah, like
saying.
y'all
Just so
are
it doesn't look away.
discriminating
That's-
against us.
Yeah.
That's why like some of them prefer putting in women in those type of communities instead of putting the males.
Gender's a big
more
thing
than
too.
one male.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
gender's
Of course,
a big thing too.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. The market's crazy, but yeah, people can get homes these days, but it's so expensive, right?
It depends on where you're going to. Like a lot of places, shit, Brampton.
But it's like we're running out of options at this point. Where are you gonna go?
Like our generation?
Yeah, like where are we really gonna go?
Yeah, I
running
know.
out of
It's like a
options.
question mark still.
We
Like,
definitely
where are
running
you
out of
really gonna
options.
go?
Yeah. No,
Like
it's
you say,
facts.
leave Toronto, but outside of Toronto, still kind of the same.
Yeah.
Everywhere
It's
that
gotta
used
go
to be
far,
cheap,
far.
they're developing it to be
I
like
wish
another
I-
Toronto.
I wish I knew her name. I don't know. I just saw her trending on my Twitter. Her name is Chloe. She's in Toronto and she's running for mayor, I believe.
Yeah.
She's running for some sort of political party.
Well, that black lady, right?
Y'all should look
Oh,
into
yeah.
her because she's really out here. She's
I seen a
talking what
TikTok
needs to
about
be
her.
Talks about like she's like coming from working class. She is a black woman. She's out here talking about the things that we need to get pushed, and we need these people in positions of power to help change and to help improve how we are living in our community. And we actually need to start paying attention to these things so we're able to actually live better lives. And for our kids, like not every day or not every time y'all need to go to the States, because like I lived in America for about 4 years and it's nothing that you expect it to be at all. Like it's
What do you mean? What do you
worse.
mean? Why do you say that?
Yeah.
The racism is crazy. Like
Where did you
everything.
live?
I was in New York, so it's like, but I was upstate New York, so I went to Syracuse University, and it was different, of course, because I was living on campus. But when I was studying, like I would learn about just how they would segregate different things and how we would have to try and break down all these different barriers. And it's like, so you know, like I'm studying at school, I'm like, okay, like, what does this look like in Toronto when it's like, it's residential racism, discrimination, and it's like we don't have enough black people in power in these places to actually start making changes that we need to make. So
Yeah.
it's like us, like it's our generation that's gonna make the change. No cap.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like our generation does not give two
They don't take it
shits about
seriously.
politics. Like you cannot catch us in lines to be voting.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like we kind of get into like a thing where it's like, does our vote even matter? Like, is it counting?
I think
A lot of
that's
people
just
overthink
I think
that.
that's just in the black community in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
that-
like we
that's
feel like
the-
our shit, like
We
our
don't
vote
give a
doesn't.
fuck. Yeah.
I think it's been
doesn't
like that
matter.
for generations too. You know, it's
Yeah.
not just our generation,
And
but
that
I think
goes
it's been like
into
that for
generational
generations.
trauma too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same type of shit
That's facts.
that we all have to go through nowadays.
That's facts. Generational trauma. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like your struggles make you better in a sense? And
100%.
and like if you didn't have those struggles, how would like,
Would you be the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a testimony. If I didn't go through half the shit I went through, I would not be the same
Be who
person.
you are, right?
100%.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
that
we
too,
were
right?
still- we
Yeah,
were
we were
in the
talking.
So in the moment,
In the
it's
car,
shitty,
It's
but
terrible.
Yeah,
it
we're-
builds character. You know what I mean?
I
We
think-
need that.
Yeah.
I think
we
it's
need it.
really important that we give like our parents grace as well,
Yeah.
because it's like they, like for example, my mom is the first person. Like she's a first, like she just moved to Canada from Jamaica, right? So like I'm her first kid who's living and raised up in Canada. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like a lot of the things that she learned, she's unlearning the trauma system that was shown to her in Jamaica. And it's
Yeah.
like, yo, like
Paving
Yeah.
a new way.
mental health is something that's not taken very seriously. So a lot of the times, like when it comes to them disciplining us, and we're like, yo,
Yeah.
like you're going a little too hard, and
You
they're
have
like,
to
no,
really
like,
understand. Like that's how they were
yeah,
raised. You
that's
know.
how they're
Yeah.
raised, and it's like,
I think they were better though in a sense too.
What do you
think
mean?
so?
I think that their generation, they knew how to carry on responsibility better, and kind of like they were more like duty,
Strong-minded,
responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Have to get this done.
Yeah.
There's no area to be sad and sit back and
Yeah.
complain. I gotta just stick this through.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that mentality is helpful, but there's two sides to it.
I was
as
gonna
well.
say, yeah. There's a
100%.
downfall
Like
to
I'm
that.
not gonna make it seem like you know,
Yeah.
they have flaws too that maybe they
Yeah.
haven't even fully unpacked it.
Yeah.
Just because
Absolutely,
of
yeah.
the you know living and kind of like being in the cycle they're in, right? Taking
Yeah.
care of us.
I feel like
Monday-
Caribbean
yeah.
parents
They
are
don't got
kind of
time.
just
They don't have
like
time. Yeah.
they always go for like the tough love, like you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
must do this, you must do that, like hard on you, just
Yeah.
on your ass.
Yeah.
But
They
it's
were
like,
hurt themselves type shit too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, so if you are raised with tough love and you're like raising a new child who's like a first gen, like that can super negatively impact
100%.
how they grow.
Yeah.
And
That
I
could
think
fuck up the whole
Yeah.
the whole wave you're trying to pave. Like,
Yeah.
So what is collectively like your opinion on like mental health and when it comes to therapy? Like, are you guys, I know that's not something that's very common in our community, and I realize like just based on my experience, a lot of people rather like smoke spliffs and just be like, yeah, like I'm
have to
just
talk to
deal with
somebody.
your
I'm gonna just deal with
problems,
my
yeah.
stuff like that.
Fight
Like we're
my
not
own
talking
demons
about
and
Yeah.
shit.
To
Yeah,
be, to be
100%.
honest, me personally, like when I was young, like what, like 15, 16, probably my toughest years, like from a mental standpoint, because you're so young, your mind's not developed. You go
100%.
through certain things and like you think it's the end of the world, which in that moment
It feels
probably
like it.
It probably feels like
it
that.
feels like it is. And like
Yeah.
I remember like my dad telling me like he wanted to put me into like talk to someone because I was just like I was just crazy. I
Yeah,
know that
yeah.
those ages like there was no telling me
I know
nothing.
those
You know what I
ones,
mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
was not on point at all. Like yo, I'm just trying to I'm all in. Like I'm just whatever I had going on, you know.
Yeah.
But I thought that I thought mental health. I didn't think much of it. I thought talking to someone wouldn't really do much, and I thought that that could be a drug in itself because it's like I always need them to like cope with my problems.
100%.
So that's the way I looked at it. I thought that will make me crazy in a sense, depending on something else. So I personally figured out my own stuff like as my as I got older. But
Yeah.
I was just gonna
but
say
I don't know if I handled it
I'm
right.
like, yo,
but
therapy
that's how I looked at it.
isn't for everybody. Like, obviously, you know, you should talk to
Yeah.
somebody, but I feel like everybody should find their own way to cope with
Bingo.
whatever they're
Yeah.
going through. Like, if you feel comfortable, like, okay, like your girl is your, you know what I mean? Your
Yeah.
partner,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mom, or whatever you feel comfortable with. I feel like that should be your go-to to like.
absolutely.
Yeah. That's how I
shouldn't-
feel too.
You shouldn't go ahead and just go be like,
The
oh, yeah, I'm going to
it's a
therapy
stranger
because
thing
somebody
for
told
me.
That's facts.
I don't really
Mhm.
feel like I
That's facts.
can. What's the
Trust
word?
who you trust.
Bond with a stranger.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
Like I'm
Trust who
telling you my
trust.
life, but are you really getting
I'm
what I'm
paying you?
saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, but
And,
I'm
like,
paying you. And you
Yeah,
might not give a
I don't
fuck.
pay
Like,
you,
no,
but
no.
it's like I feel like I'm not gonna say all therapists do this, but it's like you went to school to know what to say to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want a book theory.
Yeah.
I don't want you to diagnose me. Like I feel like people just need someone to talk to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
he's
To
not
vent,
really
get it off
fucking
your
with you
chest.
for you, and that's
And
a
you know, some
problem.
people don't even want to vent for a solution. They just want to vent to get it off
just
their
get it
chest.
out.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want someone to be like, okay, so how's it make you feel? You never thought it to, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, be
You're not
real, like-
listening. yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Like, really
I
listen to what I'm
actually,
saying.
Yeah.
So one thing I did when I graduated from university was like I noticed like mental health was like a major issue in our community, and a lot of times we don't talk about what is really like messing with you. So I actually created a candle brand. Y'all should check it out. It's called
Where's the
Ebony.
box? We should
I
probably
don't
have had
know.
it here. It's okay.
So basically, I create candles. They're scented candles. Of course, they come in, of course, the ones that you would burn, but I have cute figure candles, which are like sneakers, silhouettes, teddy bears, whatever your vibe is, I got you. But basically, like, I created the candle brand as a way for people to start taking their mental health seriously. So I have a section called like mental health. And basically what you're supposed to do with the candles is you're supposed to take the time out your day to be like, all right, bet, like, if you want to burn a spliff when you're doing it, whatever, your prerogative, like, get that done. But it's for you to sit down
Yeah.
and be like, yo, like, how has my week been? Like, what have I been going through? Like, let me address it. Let me
Like a
write
check-in.
it down.
It's a
period.
self-reflection.
Yeah.
Because it's important. Because like a lot of the times
We're just
didn't
going through
happen.
life,
You're
yo.
just going,
There's
and
no
it's like,
pauses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you
Oh.
stop and you crash and you're like,
yeah.
damn, like maybe I needed to do that. And a lot of the times, like for myself, sometimes I feel like, damn, like I can't trust this person. I don't want to tell you too much because like if we fall out, like are you gonna tell my business now? Like
Yeah.
that's a major thing. And loyalty is an even bigger problem in our generation. Like why are we lacking so much loyalty amongst each other? Like
I think we were never loyal. I think the generation before they just didn't have the platforms to cover what's going on behind the scenes.
100%.
What's going on behind the scenes. So I think now it's just being shown more just because of all the access to different
and
things.
we're growing.
Yeah.
and just,
So we're
you know,
learning people and we're getting to know who's real and who's not.
But yeah.
True.
But I will say maybe in a sense, I guess to your point, we do have more options and like there's more to look at. And
Yeah.
like, you know, we long for more. Technology, everything's improving, life itself is improving.
Shit.
So I feel like that can maybe
Media's
add to our,
Crazy.
you know, our what's desires? Yeah, desires.
Desires.
Media, that's what I'm saying. Media is crazy. Our desires are going through the roof because we don't
Yeah.
even know what we want. Niggas is like,
You're
I
with
want
one
this.
girl and then it's like I want this one,
like,
this
oh,
one, this
shit.
one, this one,
It's
this
like our
one, this
Temptation.
one.
it's too many
Temptation.
options.
Too many
Crazy.
options.
And I think social media makes it seem like you have a lot more options than you do.
Yeah, you can't get to those
Like,
people.
People are not really, people are not thinking about
that girl don't want
in
you.
real life.
That girl don't
You
want you.
thought she was feeling you. Listen. It's just real. 2 likes
Yeah.
don't mean shit. Niggas
No
need to know
facts.
that.
Too
No
caught up in
facts.
social media.
Comments.
No
cap.
facts. No
Swipe
facts.
ups, all that goofy
Absolutely.
That
shit.
shit don't really mean
You
nothing.
get left
Don't mean
on
nothing
red
in real
real
life.
quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Social
with
media is so
guys.
distracting. I'm
100%.
telling you.
They're
Yo,
distracted from what's really going on.
Yeah.
are women getting smarter?
Absolutely.
In terms of what?
They used to just pull up to the crib like this.
Absolutely.
Now they're just like now they're
Yeah, they
just
get them,
Like, what
they
are
get them
your
taking
intentions?
notes.
now they're like, what are we doing?
Get them like,
We're
hold on,
loving
what we
ourselves
doing?
now,
We're going on
yeah.
a date. Like, hold on, like where we go?
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
like
what's
fuck?
going on?
I wanna
Like-
meet you in
Wait, let me ask
public.
you guys this though: is it fair, like, if you guys already had like you guys smashed or whatever in the past, and then like you reconnect, and then they're like, "What are we doing?" And it's like, "What we've been doing." No, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying like,
I
'cause
mean,
or is it like, oh, she's grown from that, and then now
Yeah,
she wants
yeah.
to do? I'm just saying like, is that what it is?
No, you know what it is?
I mean, it's fair for you to
Communication
think
is
that,
key.
but
it's fair for the man to be
it's
like,
fair
oh,
for her to
fair.
ask.
let's get back
though.
into the
Yeah,
regular
so
routine.
She's trying to make sure,
Communication
like,
is key.
she's trying to make sure, like, are we about to do the same old shit?
If you don't say
or are we
yeah,
evolved from that?
We can do the
Keep it
same
going,
thing,
brother.
but I can add the card games.
ain't
I got
saying
new
that.
things.
Oh,
If she
I got
ain't
to
saying
spice it
that-
up.
I can spice it up. Yeah.
Hear this guy.
You don't even need to spice it up. Listen.
Stop
Communication
it.
is key. So if she has a problem, she should state that. And
Yeah.
vice versa.
No, real shit. Women, we need to stop
You know
that.
what I mean, you guys
Mum's
have a
the
problem later
word.
on when you're mad, like
Telling your
you're
friends
mad
where you're
now.
not
Like, I
telling
didn't know
him.
you were bothered by it. the
Yeah,
first,
talk with your
second, or the
chest.
third time.
Yeah.
And now you're screaming at me. Like that's not fair.
Because honestly, sometimes niggas just need to be
Yeah.
held accountable.
And
Like,
Yeah,
they
nah,
could just
but
be doing what they're
yeah.
used
will,
to.
I can't hear
niggas
you.
will
My
like
cuz.
niggas will like be accountable, but it takes sometimes like a girl to be more communicative. Like, you know what I mean? You have to, like,
Nah. I think we got to be more communicative. No,
Nah, not always. Depends on what we're talking about. Who's more hurt?
me.
I think men are
I feel like
who's more hurt?
I feel
in
like
the
guys
hand?
should
Nah,
do.
No, hold
no,
on,
no, no,
hold
no,
on.
no, no.
collectively.
Who is the bad guy?
There's
the
no
men?
back. I
Ladies
think-
Alright, then.
ladies are bad guys these days.
I know
bro.
that. I know that.
No, but
look,
he's
the
saying in
man
general.
The man
Oh.
are generally more the bad guy, and that's what I'm trying to say. The
Because you
girls-
guys never,
the
you
girls
guys never
usually mad
express
about
what it is
something.
from the gate. You guys like to pretty things up.
Yeah.
Can I ask you that? Okay, I
But the
just
girl still go
we
with
just
it.
we just dropped a blind date, and this guy and the guy
Is that?
the guy them do go on. The girls do go.
what I know.
Okay.
They do go with it. But let me
double
say this
standard,
though. We just had a blind date, and the guy was
Okay.
basically telling the girl like, "Look, right now I'm not really into the relationships," which is, I guess, ironic because he's on a blind date.
He's a real nigga.
However, he let her know on camera like, "Look,
He's a real nigga though.
I usually don't really like. I seen some shit. I'm not trying to really like put myself out there like that.
Okay, fair.
But I'm willing to like bring you to the basement.
See, the players are playing. I'm telling you, fam.
Like his
Players are
that's
playing.
He
Yeah.
showed us cards.
At least
No,
he's still
no,
he's
but
risky.
he-
The
But
players
he's
are
showing,
playing.
but you know
He's
what?
playing.
You know what she said though?
What?
She said, "Oh, those girls actually do that. Like, these girls are clowns.
She can't relate.
How are those girls
Yeah.
clowns if the women like those girls say we want the truth right up front?
A lot of
If
women-
they
Yeah, like
accept
how do
it-
you not know that that's the vibe they wanted too? But if you're being straight
But
up, it's
are
fine.
Are they
though.
clowns though? Why are girls? Why are they clowns?
I think we need to
That's
chill
not
out
fair.
with the name calling. Truthfully,
I'm just saying that's
Right.
not fair. Is that fair though? How are they got them and say,
Like-
"Oh, we want you guys to tell us what you really want," and then we tell you what you
I can
really
only
want?
consider you a clown if you know you want to be in a relationship with this guy. He tells you that's not my thing,
Oh,
and then you still go and
okay.
think you can change the man, and oh no, he'll fall for me, and he'll.
That is clown behavior.
That's
You
your
can't do
clown.
that.
Yeah.
But if he told you straight up out the gate he's on a relationship and that's the vibe you want,
And
if
you were
you
still playing.
then she's not a clown. Like
Players play.
they match
Play-
vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, play.
Play for
Yeah.
play. Play for play.
They match vibes.
Yeah.
So you can't
100%.
look at someone's situation and call them a clown because you don't even know where her head's at.
Yeah.
She could be fucking on somebody else while she's fucking with him too.
People aren't
You know what I mean?
transparent enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Real shit.
We're not.
People aren't transparent enough.
Period. Like I think.
but it's because we're scared of feelings. Like you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. And
Vulnerability is a damn thing, right?
yeah, being vulnerable is hard.
Being
but,
vulnerable is pretty tough.
Yeah.
but you can't get what you want without.
no, but you
being
gotta be
vulnerable.
real.
Yeah.
That take vulnerability. You gotta be real to be. Listen.
There's this
like if she really
saying-
fucks with you, like regardless of what you say, like
There's like this saying that's like, yo, like, are you really playa if you gotta lie? Like
No.
No. You're a
You're
player.
a liar.
You have to be, if you're a real player, like you gotta
You
be
tell
able to
the
put
truth.
all your fucking cards on the table and be like, yeah,
And you
like this
gotta
is what I
accept it.
want. This
No,
is
that's
how I'm
cap.
coming.
That's
No,
cap.
no, that's
Period.
not
No, it is.
It's cap. I'm gonna tell you
You
why
gotta
it's
lie
cap.
to be
I'm
a
gonna-
player?
No, I'm gonna tell you guys.
Like
I'm gonna tell you guys
So you have to
because I
be-
said this
so
on the.
everybody should
I said
be
this on the
a
city
liar.
boy. No, I didn't.
I'm lost.
No. Because I always have to. I feel like
Why?
we've talked about this
Nah,
before.
go ahead. You guys get into it.
We talked about it before,
let me
but
hear
like,
what you guys gotta say.
no, you can show your cards, but like,
Okay.
sometimes showing your cards a little too. It's all about the moments.
No, 100%.
It's all about the moments. You can just.
You gotta
You're
know
not
how
gonna
to play.
just. No,
You gotta know how to play.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna go up to a girl and just be like, "Yo, I just want to
But-
fuck this, that." Well, you can say that actually, depending
no,
on the girl.
if
depending
you're
on
a
the
real
girl.
youngster, listen.
Yeah, like you should pull
Start
up
the thing.
This
Listen,
is my
no.
vibe.
No. But I'm saying,
that's what you should be
But
on.
I'm saying, look, guys in general always just want to have sex in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. So don't just.
If they
like-
find you attractive, like,
that's what I'm saying. If
bro,
I'm-
they're
But
human.
do you need
If-
to
but
have
again,
sex
don't
with
wanna accept
everyone you
that.
find attractive? No, you
No.
No,
don't
but men
need
feel
to
like
do
that. Men
But
feel like that in their
certain men
head.
feel
In
like
their
that.
head.
Certain men feel like that.
Whether you.
I feel like as you
in their
grow,
head,
as
no,
you
I'm
grow,
saying-
you start
I'm saying-
understanding.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Feel
No,
like
no,
that.
you don't have to. You don't actually have to carry out your emotions.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in your head, you're probably like, okay, if she's attractive, you can see
She
yourself
can
having
still-
sex
yeah,
with
she
her.
can still get it.
That's kind of like that's an initial.
I get what you're saying.
That's an
but, like,
initial thought,
You're not gonna
right?
make action on it. is
So
what I'm
that
saying.
being an
Yeah.
initial, yeah, you're not gonna make action
Yeah.
because niggas are busy.
As you grow, no, as
niggas
you
are-
grow.
niggas are
Some
busy.
niggas still be pressing. They don't care.
Niggas are busy and we have shit to do these days too, right?
Yeah.
And girls have shit to do.
Facts,
So obviously we're not
exactly.
gonna always just have our mind in the gutter.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I don't want to lose my thought. Shit, you about to make me lose my thought. But I don't want to. I just feel like So that's our initial thought, whatever, right? But I think you got to give it time and like chill with her first. You might really
Yeah,
like
get
the
to know
girl.
her.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't just be like, I just want to fuck, and then
Don't
you chill
be
with
mad.
her.
Hold on.
You chill with her. Hold on. You chill with her, and then you're like, oh, I actually fuck with this girl too.
Yeah.
You know, she's vibes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell the man
But-
don't knock it.
Oh.
Don't knock it, cause that's what the man will be doing. The man will be
What?
like, hold on, get to know you.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, okay, like-
Oh, no, about
Like,
that.
Wait,
see
talk-
what she's
talk-
about. You know what I mean?
So let me
Yeah.
say this then.
I'm
So if a
added
girl's
to it,
attractive, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, guys usually, oh, she's sexy. I can see myself sleeping with her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If I say I just want to fuck, but then I end up like fucking with her and stuff, but I just said I just want to fuck and she's not on that type of time, then we don't mesh, right?
I know. That's
But
the
let's say
problem.
I actually fuck with her, but I've shown my cards too early. I just want to fuck her, and then she's just like turned off.
Yeah, I think the key word is
Yeah.
too
You gotta
early.
know how to
I'm not
play it,
saying
though.
off
That's
the
what I'm saying.
first
Don't play
conversation or
her,
the
though.
first
Like, I'm
couple
not
of
saying don't play
days.
her.
I just mean
Yeah.
like
But
you
that's
just
what I'm
gotta know
saying.
how to like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I'm
play
saying.
your cards. Like,
Sometimes you
when
could
I
just
say
hang
that.
out, you know? You don't gotta
Yeah.
have sex
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
time.
of
Even if you,
course.
in your mind as a guy, you're horny.
Bro, you shouldn't even want to
Relax.
fuck without knowing her vibe, bro. As a nigga, that's how I feel.
Nah, that's cap.
Yeah.
No, you
That's
shouldn't want.
She could be
to.
bad
You
as
shouldn't
hell.
want-
Nah, she's bad.
You
Yeah.
fuck
If she's
her.
You
bad-
shouldn't want. Yeah, she's bad, but I'm saying you should want to know what her vibe is like. You should,
Like
as
what
a
she's
nigga.
about.
No, but I'm saying like initially, if
No,
she's
I
bad, you don't
know
want to
that.
fuck.
You're looking at physicality. You're looking at what she looks like. I
Yes.
get that. But as a nigga, I said, like as a grown man, you should want to know what her vibe is like before you even want to pursue it.
It's perspective based, I would say.
Nah, because technically you would message her, right? Or you would talk to her, right? If you seen her in person. What is it? Regardless, you would approach to see what she's like, right?
Not if I heard things.
Oh, listen to him. He's playing her.
No, I'm just being honest, bro. If I heard things and the man, I'm like,
The man be like, huh?
Huh?
do I have to say it, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Like, if the madam are saying this
yeah.
girl's
You
a
know.
freak, she just.
So you just trying to dibble and dabble and see what the man
You just want to see what's going
if
on.
the madam give me a good.
He wants to see what the
You want
throat's
to see
saying.
what the reviews
Yeah.
He
like.
wants to see what the throat's
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm all about the referrals.
This-
Nah, I'm not into
Despicable.
referrals, yo.
I'm about the referrals.
I'm not into
You're
that.
about the
so that's,
referrals.
that, I
Because,
wasn't
like,
speaking
people
of.
be
about the
lying.
referrals.
Like people really be out here. Like, for example, you do get played. Now it's like, oh, like her box is trash. Like, fuck that girl. Like people.
But she really just dissed them.
People are out here.
Sometimes the box is trash though.
I do.
But sometimes
agree
the girl
with you,
really
but what
just
I'm
dissed
saying
him.
is like.
You know what I want to say? You know
People
what
get their feelings hurt and their ego gets hurt, and then they start acting like,
Now
oh,
they
like,
talk
this
shit.
person wasn't as wavy as I thought they were. But it's like,
Yeah.
no, bro, like
That's whack.
It
That's
just
whack.
didn't go the way you
I-
expected it.
No, that's
to.
whack. But I will say this, and I was gonna say this on a City Boys episode, but I'm feeling the vibe right now.
I heard.
Nah,
You know what I mean? So
Say that then.
and we talked about it probably
Yeah.
off camera, but like, bro, being in the field is not always fun because you're gonna find these times where you're with someone that you're not compatible with, and sex doesn't always make sense with everyone. You know what I mean? And it's not that she has weak box; it's just
Yes.
she's not right for you.
yeah,
know what
you
I
guys
mean?
are not sexually
You're
compatible.
not
That's
sex-
the thing.
you're not se- that's the thing, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, as a guy, you might smash 5 girls. Out of those 5,
3 is
one,
trash.
One.
No, I was gonna say one's good.
Three is
No,
out of 10.
One-
3 is
I was gonna say out of 5.
5 or below.
I was gonna say out of 5. Wait, what?
Out of 5 girls, right?
Yeah,
3 of them
yeah.
out of a scale of from 1 to 10 are 5 and below.
Oh, okay, I get what you
You
said.
made that
You know what I'm saying?
complicated,
I
bro.
know
Why
I
didn't you just say
I
out of
know
the
I did,
5?
but I had to break it down. I broke it down. I broke it down.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not good. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah. So that's
majority,
what I- yeah.
you know what I mean?
So like,
Isn't
and I
good.
feel like as men we're delusional. It's like we still want to keep chasing the chase. And
Yeah.
it's like, yo, it's gonna be better this time, or this is
But
this
it's
time.
not.
It's not like that, bro. You didn't like that
really
encounter,
not.
but you're gonna go try to do it again with someone else and recreate that and waste time.
So you guys are bricking. You guys are taking all the.
There's a lot of
bare shots are missing.
But as a player, you gotta learn
Bare
this.
shots.
This is what comes with life.
Yeah.
So you gotta go through the streets to really understand that. And like,
The streets are ghetto.
Yeah,
it's not that
bro.
fun.
Streets are gonna
The
stay-
streets are
gonna
ghetto.
stay ghetto.
It's not that fun.
Streets forever.
Yeah, but they're not gonna change though.
But sometimes it is fun though. Let's not.
No,
Let's not.
no,
shoot.
never
Is it really?
No, no, sometimes
I
it's
think I think the
sometimes
streets
a
look
lifestyle.
fun
slanging
when
dick
you're
sometimes
fresh out
is
of
fun, bro.
something.
It's never a
That's the only
lifestyle,
time I think the
Slanging
streets
dick
look
sometimes not fun.
amazing.
Slanging dick sometimes not fun, bro. Stop lying, bro.
Nah.
Sometimes it's
I
fun.
feel like
Face,
I
listen.
feel like it only looks good when you're fresh out of something. When you're in the streets, it's like fuck,
moment.
hang it up. Like
A moment
Nah,
can
but
only
there's
last
moments.
so long.
No. But there's moments in those streets. I'm a real guy. I'm telling you, there's
A moment can only last so long, though. Fam.
Period. Yeah.
A moment can only last so long.
it's a moment. It's a
I'm here
moment.
to live for a long time, not a good time. I'm joking.
No, you
I
see?
meant to-
Well, you see, you fucked it up. You
I'm
fucked it
glad
up.
I'm glad.
I fucked it up. I fucked
It's
it
all
up.
about the longevity. At the
Yeah,
end
it
of
is.
the day.
It is about.
Go
the
find you a
longevity.
queen, bro. These streets ain't it, fam.
Whoa. Let's not act like just finding a queen
No,
is all.
let's
it.
not find you a queen. Hopefully,
You need to
You
present
end up
yourself
in a
as a king
situation.
before
Exactly.
you can get yourself a
Let's
queen.
just-
period.
let's just
I'm
wait
glad
on the
you-
situation.
I'm glad you said that.
That's what I was saying.
Because I have a
had to
clip.
correct
I
you.
have a clip that
Okay.
says that you shouldn't be in something until you're all the way there
Here-
mentally,
yeah,
physically,
yeah,
financially.
100%.
Yeah, you
And
have
like-
to know.
But people were like, "Oh, you're never gonna be fully there." I'm like, dude, we know when we're like somewhat where we want to be.
Yeah,
You know when-
exactly.
Bro.
Dude.
Bruh, come
Get it
on, like
together.
I hate when people just try to be dumb.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
They're just
Nah, I
trying to
get it.
convince you at that
Yeah.
point, but
Like I'm not trying to be. I'm
Bro,
not saying-
try.
You're always gonna have trials and tribulations. but,
Try.
Like,
These niggas
you're
ain't even
not-
trying.
if you're not building yourself to a certain level and you're not there,
I
you
feel
know,
like-
you know.
I feel like a major problem is like men be like, okay, like I reached this tax bracket, like you should want me. And it's like that's not how life works.
No.
It's like you think like your money is something that's going to be it doesn't take away like your character, how you
At
think,
all.
your morals, your values.
At
Like all
all.
of those things are very important, especially
What's the most important?
out of all of them.
Yeah.
I think your morals. That's the most important thing to
women?
me.
Morals
For
is more
my-
important than money.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
What do you think though?
I think that, truthfully, feel like women should date within their tax bracket or up. I don't know how much up. That depends on the person. But like, if a man is willing to work with you and you are at a certain tax bracket, and he's like, okay, like this is not too bad of a gap, then it's fine. But I feel like if women are at a certain tax bracket and a man is below that, then it's like
So if a man has good morals but he's broke, is he?
you gotta get you some money too. Like
No, but I'm saying I'm just
sorry.
saying.
Are you
saying.
okay with building?
I'm saying. Are you exactly?
I'm not here to.
I know.
I'm not here to
You're
build
not
a
here to
man.
build a man? I
I'm
feel
not
That's
here
what
to
I'm.
build
But
a
that's what I'm
man.
saying.
No,
I've been an
ain't no building.
employee
We
at
ain't
the Build a
building
Bear
shit.
workshop for way too
I'm
long.
not
I
here to build
can't.
nobody.
We ain't
That's
building.
I
We
can't
ain't
build
building
another
over
nigga.
here,
I'm
brother.
sorry. Like it depends, but at the same time, like it kind of depends on the guy.
Nah, but
'cause
honestly,
like
sorry, I have to interrupt you because we gotta stop having such a high standard though.
Women.
Like, no, men too. We have high standards.
Men don't have high standards.
niggas have high
Nah,
standards.
niggas want to
Men
fuck
don't
on
do
a
that.
one girl and then
Men-
wife the
don't
baddest
do
girl.
that.
You know what I mean?
Wait. Men have high standards in terms
Yeah.
of when they're looking for sex or a woman.
No, that's what I'm
to
saying.
settle
a
down
woman.
with.
A woman.
A
Fuck the
woman.
Sex is whatever, fam. We're getting
They-
sex wherever, fam.
Men
Niggas are
don't
fucking
get
hoes.
men don't get what they want half the time.
I know that. That's not the problem here. The problem
then
is
how do they have high
niggas have
standards?
high standards because they still don't want any of the girls.
Like
that
you
they
could have a perfect girl in your face,
Okay, then.
and you're still looking for the next best thing.
okay, then. That's
A per-
exactly what
maybe
I'm
a girl
saying.
that looks a little bit better than the shorty
just
you have,
always
but the
want-
shorty that you have already has everything. Why are you still looking?
never satisfied.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I think that's a little different though, because I feel like the girl they're usually with, they're good people and they have good hearts, but I feel like the option thing that we were just talking
Yeah,
about.
you feel like
But
you got too
but
many
that's because you
options.
have like
That
a
still plays
picture
a
of
part
like
in it. The option does play a part in it, but like at the end of the day,
I
But still.
just think
man,
I think that's for everyone though. in
No, a
sense,
lot
too.
of- a lot
Girls,
of
too.
niggas-
Do you guys think that there's a lot of options for girls too, in a sense?
in a sense, yeah.
There's
Like do you like
a
if- you know?
misconception. Like I feel like social media, like especially IG, like or TikTok, like it's like, oh, like you see all these people who are your type, but that doesn't mean that like because
they're really your type.
that
Yeah.
is somebody you are going to be compatible with. And
10
that's a
second
major
video,
issue.
100%.
Okay, but I do want to get back to the standard thing. Like I feel like guys of today, they don't have that much of high standards. I don't think they do.
Niggas aren't just wifing anything, bro. I'm telling
Like
you, bro.
guys, first of all, a girl doesn't have
Niggas
to
that I
have
fuck
money
with,
for a
at
guy.
least.
A girl just has to usually look good.
Nah. It's not it no more. Niggas is
They'll
waking
fuck
up,
with you,
bro.
but they're not
Niggas is
wifing you,
waking
though.
up,
So
man.
what is it? They're waking up to what? What is
But
their
waking up to
realization
realizing
now?
But look,
Yo,
so how?
looks-
Okay, but have you seen some of these guys' baby moms?
Okay,
So
that's
it's like-
them. That's what I'm saying.
But that comes
But did
back
they
to the point
want
of,
to
like,
be
they're
a
just
baby
having
father?
Casual sex with people, and it's
Oh,
like,
that's
like,
true too.
damn, like
That's a good point.
Yeah.
the baby, like.
And
Men
a lot
have
of
high
times- a lot of
standards.
times,
You're
baby
saying.
fathers
No.
leaving the baby mothers.
But
A lot of the time.
I don't want to I don't ever want to look down or be like, no, like people who get pregnant young and decide to keep their children, like kudos to you, like you did that shit. But it's like, if you had a choice and you weren't, not all the time, but guilted into keeping your child, like would you still be in that position, or would you be somewhere else? Like would you have started that business, or would you be in this lane, or would you be thinking this way? Like that's a major point in when it comes to having kids. But when it comes to men and them thinking like they have a girl at home, but they're like, oh, like this girl's bad, like I want her for the night, and it's like, well, now
Temptation.
you
Niggas
just
fall
cheated
for temptation
on your
every
super
time.
loyal girlfriend, and
Yeah.
she's broken, and now you're like, your relationship's done. Like no matter what happens, like your girl's always gonna look at you sideways, no matter
The grass
what.
isn't always green on the other side, and niggas haven't learned that yet.
Okay, so let's ask. I want to ask everyone this question then.
Alright.
Have you got what you wanted before? Have you experienced
In what?
in a relationship? Have you ever got what you wanted?
Like
You
100%.
can
Like,
never get it
do you-
100%.
Okay, but-
have you got
Do you believe
a
in
lot?
love?
Like,
technically,
did you endure something you really wanted, and did you experience that yet?
No. In the moment you think you are, or you're getting what you want, and then it takes for you to leave the relationship to realize like, no.
And what about yourself?
I was trying to avoid this question.
No. Everyone has to answer.
No. I'm about to get messages, but fuck no.
Have I gotten? I think I experienced what it was supposed to be, and I think the problem was that we both were just not. The love was there, but the maturity was not there, and that's something that really hindered our relationship. And that's how you end up losing somebody that could have been your forever person. But it's like, at the same time, like if you guys are both not mature enough to handle it, like if you can't figure out how to bring up a problem, or if you are not able to properly handle your spouse's emotions and without offending them or having open conversation, that's something
Communication
that's
is key.
detrimental to you.
What age was that?
How old was I? I would say I was 21.
21.
21 years old.
Okay, that's valid.
what she said.
No.
You ready for me? What she
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
He said just echo off of that.
What she said. Listen, no. Honestly,
Have you got what
Sorry.
you
I've
wanted?
gotten close to what I wanted, basically what I wanted, but at the end of the day, there's always something what she was saying, like communication, or like just not mature enough, or just not the right time. There's always something I just feel like that hasn't made me have that right moment.
Have you had
100%.
80% of it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
100%. I haven't.
No, I
had
don't
that
think
moment.
I don't think will ever get 100% because there's always
agree.
going to be battles and tribulations.
I agree.
I'll answer.
But I haven't 100% felt like that. Yeah. So yeah, I agree. What you're saying?
Yeah.
The ball.
Me. Nah.
We need you.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
But I will say, me. Nah, they can't message me. I see a lot of stuff that's honest, and they understand that at this point. But no, honestly, like I just feel like me personally, I settle. Like
I settle too.
you know what I mean. Sometimes I get a little comfortable with one thing that they do, and I'm not used to experiencing that one thing, and then I feel like long term, looking back, it's like there was more that I could have understood about that person. Instead of just ignoring those things and accepting the one thing I liked and connected with.
For me, my issue is falling for potential. Like I try to, like I look at somebody and it's like I know I would be selling him, but I'm like in my head like, oh, but he could be so much more. Maybe I can change him. And then it's like I'm pissed at myself when it's not working. It's because it's like you can't change him, like you know. So that's my issue. So I know I settle 100%, which is why I've never gotten what I want,
real
right?
shit.
Because it's like I'm loving this person in their love language, my love language, but it's like they're incapable of reciprocating that back. But I'm here like thinking I can just like the love will change the person. They're only gonna fall for you and like need you. Like you're only creating codependency.
Yeah.
But it's not changing the person on how they're gonna love you if they're not willing to change and they know in their self they need to change. You
We
know.
always hurt
That's a good
ourselves.
point.
So
We always hurt
was
ourselves.
wa-
that's my issue. But I've changed.
Don't hurt yourself
do you think
no more, yo.
do you think a woman can change a man?
No.
No.
He has to want to change for
That's
you
cap.
and for himself. You can't change.
You
I
could
think
change a
men
man.
will change.
You can't
for the
change
right
a man.
woman. Like if
Hey.
they feel like they found that girl, they're like, yeah, like I'm about to act right. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lose her. Like that's how I perceive men to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think a woman can be like, yo, like I want you to do this. I want you to do this. I want you to act
But isn't
this
that the same
way.
thing? Don't you feel like that's like similar to what you're saying? Or it's
Kind of.
different? Is it
Kind
different?
of.
I'm just asking.
I feel like
A
a
guy will
woman
do it on his
can.
own. I believe that.
so
You think a
it
guy
has
would change
nothing
on
to
his
do with
own?
the girl.
If he's like, yeah, it's like
Pushing
you
him
have,
to
you
do
And then I
so,
guess
or
in a
by
sense,
accident.
I'm a
then
actress.
But if a man meets the right woman at the
That's- I
right
feel.
time,
he'll act
He just
right.
knows what
He'll
he
act right, right?
He'll act
Yeah.
right.
yeah, that's one thing I could say
So it
too.
takes
Like
the
every
right girl.
time, like I've ever like
But
there's
not
ti-
all the time though. A lot of niggas will like
Nah.
wait till they fumble the bag and then realize like, oh
Yeah, that's
fuck.
facts.
You know what I
Like,
want to? You know what I want to?
now you want to
It's too
be
late.
fucking
Because
Mr.
you don't know
Perfect.
you don't know what you have until you lose it.
Mm-hmm.
But I
But
do,
why you gotta lose it though?
because it's kind of it's like bitter. It's like bittersweet. You gotta kind of like
Because
You gotta know the bitter.
They don't be knowing.
Yeah.
They
you
don't be
gotta have
knowing.
you
They
gotta
don't be
have the
knowing.
bitter to understand the sweet. You know, it's like
No, but sometimes
rain,
people don't know.
sunshine.
Like, it's like okay, like, do you blame a person for not knowing how to love
Yes.
because
that-
they've never received it?
No,
themselves?
you can't blame them.
Like,
I
Can you
blame
really
them.
blame somebody for not-
I
You
would only
can't.
blame them for not being aware and like finding the necessary means to change.
So you're still
that.
gonna blame the girl for not knowing how.
I'm just saying we're all adults and we have to
100%.
take accountability for
100%.
the
But here's
things
the-
that we lack.
But I'm just
So
saying,
just
like,
be honest about that in the beginning.
that for sure.
Okay.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying like blaming them even over time because at the end of the day you're still gonna be hurt by certain.
Well,
things.
blaming them over time is not really the answer. I would more so just not be with them if they're not able to figure it out.
But
Yeah.
can you really expect somebody to know how to love when they have not been shown how to love? Like,
That's what I was saying.
because like
It's what he said.
here's the
You
thing though, like our
can't, but-
culture. I'm not gonna say
Damaged.
everyone, but I'll say based on my experience or what I have observed within the Black community, it's a lot of broken homes.
damage.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see a lot of single women, single mothers, and that is a major so in sociology there's a thing called like the primary and secondary agents of socialization, which basically means like your family has a major impact on what you primarily learn growing up, and then secondary is like your school, your environment, like church, other things like that. But it's like if you don't learn that at home, then you miss the lesson, or you learn it from your friends, and your friends have their own broad-up-see that they're confused on or they don't understand. So it's like if you grow up in a home, and if you've ever grown up with both parents in the house, like you're very lucky. But at the same time, some people keep the toxic parents' household and they are still messed up. So it's like, how can you blame us? And we're learning from pop culture, like movies or songs, and we're still just very confused, which is why I always bring it back to like, are you healed from your generational traumas? Are you healed from that last relationship? And
People
it's
don't
always
even know.
no.
But
People don't even
but,
know.
But this is the thing, though. Yeah, we all go through different things in life, right?
Yeah.
The toughest people kind of have usually the best success stories. And I was telling cuz today I read something. It was like, what was it? Pray for the strength to endure a difficult life instead of just praying for an easier life. You know? So I think
That's
that
real.
you know, and I think
It
that
is real.
I just think it comes down to just, I don't know, like having a tough situation. It also has to mean for you to like learn different things on your own,
Yeah.
It's
you
our
gotta-
own hurdles. Like,
and you gotta like do things repetitive to kind of build that muscle memory and
Do you think
train,
you
train
learn-
yourself.
Do you think you learn from your past like relationships? Like, are you like, okay, like I
Yeah.
messed that up. Like next time,
Take
I
that
get
into your
I'm
new
not gonna
one,
do
yeah.
that
100%.
again.
I'm a
Yes.
man that definitely
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very observant in what I did wrong, and even like outside of the relationship, I could always be like, that person did this really well,
Yeah.
and I know that this is what I want moving
Yeah.
forward. It just didn't work between the two of us.
You
Yeah.
gotta have a good understanding, and
Yeah.
self-reflection is important too. So-
Accountability, I think
Yeah.
that is a major problem in our community.
Yeah.
Like, why do so many people lack accountability? Like, you'll do some real, like, you will really hurt somebody and be like, well,
But that's what I'm saying. Like
And
you
people
can't
just like, I'm
blame you can't
sorry.
blame somebody for not
Like, I'm
knowing how
sorry
to
he's
love.
not doing it.
But it's like, how long are you gonna keep using that same card
Yeah.
that I didn't know
Yeah.
how to love? And it's like, okay, it's been 2 years now. Like,
Yeah.
when are
And
you
it's like,
gonna
are you-
learn
do you
or
wanna learn?
try
Like,
to?
could we
You know what
try
I mean?
to-
You can't keep
Yeah.
beating the
Yeah.
same dead horse
Yeah.
about not knowing how. Because it's like, I'm showing you how. Like, why aren't you trying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you at some point you have to take accountability and say, okay, it's either I'm doing this or I'm not.
Yeah,
It's hard to be vulnerable to love somebody for so long after doing, like, going through all that hurt.
Yeah. Like, how do you expect someone to keep loving you?
You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
hard. Like, it's like, fuck, you're not understanding me at all. So it's like, how do I keep being vulnerable?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just
No,
putting the
that's
wall
tough.
back
You know
up.
what I mean? Like, try to say fuck it and just, you know? But
She said a good point though, the accountability. I wanted to touch on that. I can't remember my point though right now. She said something on accountability that I thought was important.
question.
Oh,
Wait.
oh.
Actually, no, go ahead. Go ahead. You found it.
I was just gonna say, I think the reason why sometimes people don't want to take accountability is because like deep, beneath them and like under the surface, it's like not pretty and it's
You have to face yourself.
It's kind of embarrassing, you know. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's sometimes
it is,
tough
it
to be
is.
like, wow, I did that. Like even
But you're
me,
never gonna
like,
heal that
wow,
way.
really?
You're never gonna heal that way.
You're not. You're
like
not.
I learned about childhood trauma and like really facing your childhood trauma like this year. Like even if you didn't have like a trauma, like you know what I mean by like traumatizing childhood, there's still shit that you went
Yeah.
through
Learn.
that like makes you the way you are,
Learn
makes you as stubborn per se, or
100%.
there's a reason why you argue the way you do. Like
100%.
but people just think like, oh no, like I'm fine, like I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not damaged. But nah, you really gotta look at
Learn
stuff,
yourself.
look at
Yeah,
it the way
yeah,
it is.
like,
So like
learn
thinking that
yourself.
way and like not wanting to take accountability, you'll never grow.
And you can't
You'll never
diminish-
heal.
You can't diminish your struggles too in comparison to somebody else's,
100%.
right? 'Cause
100%.
sometimes you'll hear someone else's, you're like, oh damn, I thought I was struggling, but like you still have your own thing that you need to overcome too. You
Yeah.
can't just be like, oh, dismiss it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. But yeah, sometimes even like like I said myself, just looking at some of the stuff I've done in small ways in relationships, you gotta be.
Me
like, "Yeah,"
too.
You gotta just be like,
Nah,
wow,
real
you know,
shit.
take
Yeah.
accountability sometimes. And like, you know what I find interesting is like when you gotta tell somebody else and say it out loud.
Then it really hits you.
That it hits you. You know, it's like, oh,
like, damn, that was kinda shitty
And
still.
you kind of change the word. Sometimes you change the words a bit.
Yeah.
But
just
nah,
you don't
keep it a
sound-
buck.
No, I end up keeping it a buck, but I'll be like, and I'll be like, nah, bro, I fucked up. Still, this is how it went. Still,
Yeah.
you know, but you kind of sometimes tread.
if you
lightly.
catch yourself try to sugarcoat to your
Yeah.
friends, it's like, okay, you know you fucked up.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know when you
I
fucked
have
up when you
some,
try to
like-
sugarcoat.
I
Yeah.
have some real solid ass friends. Like my friends are very much like they're no bullshit, and I'm the same way with them as well. Like
Yeah.
we're all about accountability. Like yo,
Yeah.
like you're dead wrong here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you need to really
Fix up.
Like, oh,
Period.
call that
Properly.
man.
fix up. Like
Yeah.
you're
Not
not doing
doing
what
that.
you need to do. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have a lot of yes men,
Preach.
and people have like
Preach.
fallouts because they're like, how dare you challenge me?
Yeah.
How dare you call me
You gotta
out?
really
And
Nah,
it's
but you
like,
gotta
no.
you hold
And
your
really
people accountable.
understand,
That's
yeah.
facts.
You gotta understand who you're around.
Yeah.
But you know what it also comes down to is like I feel like because even me like I take criticism sometimes not the best, but what I
You
do
have
it
to take it though sometimes.
But
No,
fuck,
no,
you
you-
respect it.
no,
though.
you-
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
no you do gotta take it. No, I agree with
Nah,
that.
yeah,
I was just gonna say internally,
Yeah.
initially it's like what the fuck this person talking about, and then like just give yourself like a little moment and just be like, oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
don't have
They
to
got a
listen,
point,
but just understand where they're coming from. You know what I mean? Like,
And just take a moment.
yeah,
just take a moment.
Like,
Because the
step back
initial
out of
thing
your
is,
shoes and be like, oh fuck, maybe I was wrong. Maybe maybe I could have did this.
yeah.
Shit.
You need people to
Yeah, I mean,
challenge you.
100%.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And you
me
can't
and
always
this
see
guy,
it.
we challenge each
Every
other all
day.
the time.
Every day.
That's
like,
good though.
All the time. He's gonna be
That's
like,
good.
"Cuz, I don't know, like, what do you
I'd be like, nah,
Do
we're
you
not
guys
doing
hold
that.
yourselves
Okay.
accountable like that when it comes to women and your friend is?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say
100%.
that.
I get at him. he'll
I get at him
Really?
too.
He'll get at me too. Yeah.
Okay.
I be like, fam.
Okay,
Yeah, we
okay.
hold ourselves 100%.
Let's deep it though. Let's
Let's
it
go.
though.
Get deep.
You have a girlfriend.
Okay.
You guys are out. You guys know
Okay.
where this is going.
Oh yeah, no, keep going. Keep going.
Keep
I
going.
love this one.
You're gonna check your nigga and say like, fam,
Ask him.
Don't talk to that girl.
Ask him.
Wait.
No, keep going.
are you holding your niggas that are in relationships, or you know your nigga is talking to someone?
Yeah.
Let's say you find it serious. Maybe they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, or they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Doesn't matter. But you know this nigga has somebody good, right? You get to the party, okay, whoopty woo. You see a girl, she's bad, whatever, attractive, and you can see your nigga about to fuck up. Are you really talking to your nigga on the side like?
Ask him.
100%.
Ask him.
Like, fam, like-
100%. 100%.
Ask
Really
him.
though?
Me and this
Ask
guy,
him.
our relationship is so like.
I'd be like, fam, what's going on?
No, he'll definitely
I'll
call me
pull
out.
him like, yo,
No.
fam, that's what you're
Like,
doing.
not to say that's the scenario,
no,
but
it never happened.
yeah, but like,
But that's okay. I don't feel like niggas do that.
no.
We're not bringing up no bones
No.
on the
I
concept.
don't
No,
need
dead
it.
ass though.
no. I swear to
That's
God,
fucked.
like this
There
is
was
no joke. She
situations
would
where-
actually like tell me like, bro, that's
Where
not
he,
you.
know
What are you doing?
He wasn't
Like,
even
you know?
in a relationship fully, and he had situations where he was talking to a girl, almost getting in, into something. And
It's true.
we were out, boom, he was drunk. Girls were trying to dance on him, all kinds of shit. I'm like, fam, like, But even dancing, like some people look at it as late. It's not
How do you
cheating.
guys feel about that? The whole dancing in a relationship
You
or
see what
talking
I'm
to
saying?
someone?
I don't think it's that deep.
It's not
I mean, if
cheating?
it's at a fete or
Hold
like
on.
Caravana.
So I'm saying like Caribbeans will say parties and fetes.
Yeah,
What?
You're out.
Oh, what dance?
You're dancing with a man. You have a man at home though. That's okay.
Sorry, cause
Sorry.
I
That's
feel
okay.
like it's something you need to discuss at home. Like, yo, like, are you gonna be upset about this? And if he's like, no, then respect that. Or if she's like, no, respect that. But if it's like,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
and
Are
that's
you
your.
kidding for time though? Like, is it
Okay.
like yo, he's going out, he's brooking, girl? That's okay. I just want
If
to
you're
know.
doing
here's
too
the thing.
much,
wait, only
don't
at
do
certain
too much.
events. Only at certain
No,
events.
okay.
Events.
I'm not gonna lie. In my past relationship, I made that fuck up. I went out and I danced with someone and I know I shouldn't have because of how he
But you're
felt
not,
about
you're
it.
not wrong.
But no, I didn't feel like I was wrong because if he went out to dance with girls, I wouldn't really care. But he does not
cared.
give a like. He did not give a fuck.
Oh.
Like if I catch you, like it's.
Wait,
but
was
I
it
made
at
that decision.
Caravana?
So he cared.
No, yeah,
And you
he
thought
cared.
wouldn't because you would.
Like we had two different standpoints.
Wait, it was at a sweaty.
I
it was at a
didn't
sweaty
care.
house party.
No.
If it's at a sweaty house party, then
Why does the
you're in the
location
wrong.
matter? For him,
You
it
know,
was like
it's all
for
about
him-
location.
For him, location didn't matter.
all about location.
He looked at it as like that's my body. It should not be
You
placed on the
feel
next
me?
man. The next
I
man
feel
shouldn't be
me
holding you.
things.
voluntarily at Caravana is fine. That's all I'm saying.
I
Because
feel
only
the blood
because there's so
clotting.
much people. People are gonna get behind you.
I feel like when
Some
it's
people use
culturally-
culture
culture,
as
but-
fucking.
and it's culture.
But you have to
As an
respect your partner at the end of the
exemption.
day.
What type of
So that was
bullshit is
my
If
fuck up
culture-
because I didn't
okay, but,
respect
like, if
his
you're lifting a
standpoint.
girl
You
up,
know.
or if you're allowing
No, no,
a
no,
guy
no,
to
no.
pick you up, like
No,
you're
no,
Know
no.
what
doing
you're
too
doing
much.
too much. That's
exactly.
too much.
People
That's
run
too
with
much. You're doing
exemption.
too
Eh?
much.
But at the end of the day, in a relationship, like it doesn't matter how you feel.
But that's how much you
Like,
respect.
you kind of
your
have to
partner.
compromise in a certain way. You
have
don't
to
feel like
compromise,
that?
But the
You do have
hold
to
on.
compromise, I
You have
guess.
to compromise before the
Yeah.
situation happens.
Like have that talk.
Yeah,
Know what
have
your
the common
person.
What she said.
transparency. Like
Yeah,
you were saying
be
earlier,
real.
you gotta be
Communicate.
transparent. Like what are the
We're not
rules in our
doing the. We're not
relationship?
doing the. Yeah, later
Yeah,
on
no
you're mad.
facts.
Now you're mad. Like no, we're not. This is why we should have talked. That's why you mad.
No
You know what I'm
fact.
gonna say?
No
Yeah.
fact.
This is why I love myself personally because I feel like as a nigga I like to communicate in a relationship or in a situation. Whatever.
It saves you
Like, I
so
wanna
much
talk.
fucking time and fights.
You know what I mean?
and
Like let's talk about it.
all the rah
That's the type
rah.
of nigga. Like I'm gonna sit there. Like let's talk about it.
And you get to see where their
You're
heads
upset
at.
about something. Let's
you
talk
know?
about it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm mad. We're gonna talk about it.
Wait,
I'm
let me
making
ask you guys
rules
this:
now. You feel
Is
me?
it
Like,
is it rude to ask a girl to wear like no makeup, lashes, or wigs if you guys are chilling at the house? And like you,
Is it rude?
I
yeah,
feel
if you're like, babe, don't come in none of the makeup, none of the like lashes.
I don't
no
think it's
makeup.
rude. You just want to appreciate your shorty. Like, don't do all
No,
of
it's not
that.
your shorty. It's kind of like just like a girl you're pursuing.
Okay.
You just want to
Sorry, bro,
you just
this
want
guy
to
is
see what's really.
I can't.
You just want
When
to see
he's
her
serious,
no
he's
makeup.
You wanna see her
serious.
no
I feel like
makeup.
just call
Yeah.
her on FaceTime on the super random.
Nah.
Like,
No.
Nah.
They cut. You know what they
Nah.
do. You know what
I
they do.
wanna see it in
they
real life.
let it ring out.
Call you back. Shut up.
Yeah, and
I
they
need
get
you now.
This is
situated.
not TikTok.
Pull up.
And they get
TikTok.
situated. I
Pull
gotta
up.
see it in real life.
No lace front.
Because
No,
I have a scary story.
not even highlights.
Oh,
nothing.
no.
Yeah, I have a
Why?
scary story. And like I don't want to
Oh.
make it seem. I'm not gonna speak up. Should I speak up?
no, don't bring it
Speak.
up.
You already brought it
Leave her
up.
On a situation where the girl wasn't situated.
Leave her alone.
Yeah. I was sprinkling.
I'm a
Let's
girl's
talk
But you
about
know
it.
what I did? You know what I? Okay, so basically I was talking to
Leave it
this.
alone.
So like I was cool with this girl for a while. Like
Okay.
we were good friends, and I obviously she was dolled up a lot. That's
Okay.
fine.
So
know?
you never seen her baseless.
never seen her without any.
Yo.
any makeup.
I know who you're
And
talking about.
to be honest, it's not like
Oh
she
my
looked.
God.
I'm not gonna say she's
She wasn't hit.
no, she was a beautiful girl. Like we're not discrediting the girl at all, but I'm just saying like I sprinkled water on her face when we were having
Why
like
would you do that?
we were just like
What
play-
possessed you to do that?
we were in the washroom, you know,
No,
taking
you were
pictures.
just you were doing that shit on
Screaming.
purpose. You're like, let me
I'm
see.
very methodical. I was planning it out.
Yeah, you're
He's
No,
plotting.
I'm just joking. Maybe I was plotting it. I don't
You're
know.
plotting.
But anyways, I just sprinkled water. She's like, "Oh my gosh, she sprinkled water on my face," and then stuff started coming off, and then I was just like, "Oh," and then more stuff, and then
Were you
But hold on, why
upset
didn't
at
you know
the
what she
finished
looked like
result?
before that?
Yeah, like how long
Why
was
didn't
a
you know
while?
what she looked like before that?
because it was kitty friendship, you know.
Were you upset?
It was an online friendship.
Were
okay,
you
okay.
upset at
Oh.
the
You know those
finished
ones?
result?
Okay, so you're only seeing
I wasn't- I
Instagram
wouldn't
pictures
say I
and
was
snaps.
Yeah. Instagram shows you everything when everything looks, amazing. It was just different. It was different. I'm not here to discredit nobody. Like I said, it's just skincare routines, and she's probably blessed. Like I'm not saying she's not. I'm just saying you just want to know.
What you're getting
What
into,
yourself-
what you're
yeah.
gonna wake up to.
I think it's very
Because
important.
I think girls are very
Just wake
particular.
up.
You know why?
Yeah,
you know
listen.
why? You know why? I don't think women should get at me for this because women are particular with the men they want.
we are.
We want a certain height, certain income,
right?
hairline,
all types. Niggas
all
don't
type
got
of things.
makeup.
So why can't I be a little bit
Niggas can't
tight
a little
on
bit
my-
picky.
a little bit picky on my
Yeah.
standards?
Not wrong.
You,
You are
Niggas
not
can't
wrong.
I'm
hide
not
shit.
wrong, right? That's what
You're
I'm
not
saying.
wrong,
So
bro.
I think women also, social media is a really big problem because it's like, yo, like
Toxic.
you get like people hide behind the filters or you hide behind the makeup, and like for me personally, like any guy that I've ever talked to, like you're gonna see me without makeup. Like I don't give not one care. Like.
Because
it is what it
imagine
is.
how
Like,
embarrassing
this
that
is
would
me.
be.
This is who I am. Like
real
this
shit.
is, and 90% of the time, like a lot of women are not wearing makeup every day. Seriously, like
'Cause you
we are
can't.
very much chilling.
Yeah.
So it's like, cut the shit. Why you
But
putting on makeup every time I
also,
see a nigga?
It takes time
you
for
know?
us to be comfortable enough with you to be like, you know what, like fine, like you can see me super chill, but it's like that's where it comes to like, yo, do I fuck with you to that
That's
level?
what I'm saying. Transparency. You should be transparent. Like I don't know. The girls should be more transparent. You know, if anything,
what do you mean by that?
the girls that wear makeup, for being personal,
They should
the
be more
girls that-
transparent
yes, they
and
should be
show
more
us their real
transparent.
face.
Exactly. what I'm
Because
saying.
they're tight on us and they want us to look
100%.
all good and stuff.
Be more
and we have to show
transparent.
our natural selves and they
Be
don't show
more
their natural
transparent.
selves. What's up with that? What's up with that? Like
Nah,
I just don't
like the
understand.
I don't like how you're
Like-
claiming you're real and I can't even know what you really
Like,
look like.
honestly,
That don't make
but
sense.
that's what I'm saying. We as men have to
Yeah.
up the ranking.
100%.
You know what I mean, cuz?
That's why
So-
I say
Can
you help me
men
for
should
that
have-
one?
So what does
men
that
should
mean?
have
Like
standards
in a
then.
talking
That's
stage, you
what
need
goes
a
back to what
So
they
men
need a
should have high
face, they
standards.
need a bare
Let me
face
know.
That's what
FaceTime.
I'm saying.
Let's
That's
equal
what I'm
this
saying.
So how are you gonna up the standard?
And I think all men, if we're in the talking stage, deserve a FaceTime call.
I just
stop
said that to
ducking the
her.
bit- Stop
I
ducking the
feel
bit.
You guys need
I
And I
a
don't wanna
bare
see- I
face
don't-
Bro, the girl don't
FaceTime.
even
And I
show
don't
what
wanna- I-
income they're making.
But I don't want to see forehead and
Talk
ceiling.
about
Wait,
it.
what? How did we go to
Because the girl them do that.
Wait,
That's
what?
the thing the girls do. The girls want to know how much the nigga's making.
Whoa,
true.
I am not asking a nigga
You're
about how much
lying.
he's making.
You're lying.
I've never
Broke.
asked a
If
man
he's
how
broke,
much he's
gonna look
making.
broke. You're not gonna fuck with him.
I'm gonna
That's
know
cap,
if
that's
you're
Men
cap.
will look
That's
like they
cap.
got money and
That's
don't
cap.
And they don't have
not
money.
shit.
Wait,
You
wait,
never
wait,
know
100%.
if a nigga's broke until you're laid up
100%,
under
but
him.
Wait,
presentations,
I'll tell you
wait.
that.
Do you guys
Hold on.
believe in faking it till you make it though?
No.
I do.
But hold on.
So what? to a certain
Presentations,
extent.
everything.
Presentations,
eh?
everything.
Presentations,
I get it.
everything. So if you look good,
You
you might come off as you look good and you have money.
You don't
but
look
might
too
not.
happy with this one.
Hold on,
She's
you
not
might
happy with
have
this
money.
one.
Hold on,
cuz.
you might not have money. You might not have money, but you look presentable.
You can look presentable
Okay.
in your tax bracket.
You get what I'm saying?
You don't gotta. I think that's an issue. Like people are like chasing class. They're chasing like
Yeah.
that.
They're faking it.
Why are you buying all
Yeah.
of this?
That's what I'm
These
saying.
things that
And that was
you
your
know you
last
can't
dollar.
afford.
Present-
It makes me
You
feel
shouldn't
good.
knock a nigga for
It
that.
can make you
all
look
have
good.
our
If he is
we
broke,
all
like,
have our vices.
If he
Listen,
is
but
broke,
you
I'm
can-
saying you shouldn't
if-
knock him for that.
You can
because he
feel
knows how to put
good
stuff together
in
while
your
he's
very
broke.
very expensive
Niggas
clothes,
rich
but
and-
like where you
Don't know how to
that
push it
shit?
together.
Shit, not
Are you
I get
really
it.
that comfortable? Like that's a.
I'm just
major
saying we all have our
problem.
vices. So whether you're buying clothes, whether you're buying food, whether you're smoking every day, whatever you're doing, your money's going somewhere.
Right.
So we all need to find what makes us happy and live within our means to a degree.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in Canada, let's be honest, they allow us to live very nice off credit, and we can fake it a lot out here. So
It's true.
fuck it, fake it.
It's true.
Okay, so
for
my
sure. I was just
question
joking.
now
Don't
is
do that.
oh, actually,
Regardless,
don't.
America and Canada. Fuck.
American cat. But I meant like third world countries. You're not
Foreign.
getting
That's
no
what I
credit
said. Foreign.
Yeah.
It's different.
in the
Jamaica
foreign countries and stuff.
and other countries are not like that.
I think the ladies
not
had a
easy
question
to-
though. No? Oh,
it's
sorry.
okay.
Wait, I feel like you.
How do you guys feel about the White Lives Matter though?
Wait,
with
what's-
Kanye?
wait.
I need to know about that.
Wait, with Kanye?
Yeah, I need to know.
You're
about
gonna bring that up?
Yeah,
All
I need
right.
to know about that.
Honestly,
He's
I just
cloud
want to know.
chasing.
I'm just gonna keep it simple. He knows how to make good content.
Thank you.
I like his content.
He is smart.
I don't look at him
as
too,
fuck.
I don't pay too much close attention to him and say like, "Oh my gosh, why is he saying this and that?" He's making content.
He's trying to make an
creative.
outrage.
It's
Okay.
2022.
I think he's
What do you
creative.
expect?
We need
him
to stop
do?
falling for the same old
I
shit
think
with
he's creative,
Kanye.
That's
and he
what I'm
wants you
saying.
to think
It's always gonna be something. If it's not him
Not-
airing out his family, if
not
it's not
like the
him doing
average.
something wild,
He makes
like,
good points sometimes though.
for sure.
He's an intelligent guy.
He makes a lot of dumb ones.
But I
too,
feel like he
But-
strives off like being controversy. Like he needs to say something that everybody else is like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know? So he stays in the headlines. Like I get it.
I get it too.
Yeah.
I think he's
Smart.
You think he's like low key just a genius and we're not the smart ones?
He is very
I think he says a lot.
He's very
of things
smart.
I
that
agree in a sense.
go
But I
over
don't know
people's
about that one no
heads.
more.
Yeah.
'Cause some shit I'm like, Kanye, shut the fuck
Not
up.
anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Kanye,
this-
like-
but then there's other times
Yeah.
where I'm like,
Well, fuck.
he might have a point.
He might.
He might have
He
a point.
just might.
He just
might
might.
have
But
a
he
point.
just might be insane at the same time.
But don't you think all smart people are a little insane?
100%.
So
I just feel like he's a little like.
because let's think about it though. He's a Gemini, right?
Okay.
And I'm
Is
not
that
trying
what you're
to.
for?
I'm not trying.
Alright,
Yes,
go ahead.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini.
I know.
And
We
to
know.
be honest, I'm a little erratic. And I do a lot of different things, and I have the. Would you say?
Your
Do you think I'm
mindset's
crazy?
a little bit all over the place.
Would
Not
you-
crazy.
I'm
no.
not crazy,
You're
right?
definitely level-headed.
I'm okay?
You're not like Kanye. Let's not go there.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
like,
Kanye.
come on.
I don't
Let's not
say
go there.
just dumb
But,
shit to say
like-
dumb shit.
See,
What?
You do.
What you're saying? I say
I
dumb
don't
shit.
think
You're
you-
saying I say dumb shit to say
No,
dumb
no,
shit.
no. I feel like you do like
I'm just joking.
spontaneous things, yeah, but like that, not even in his type of like
Not that-
context. He's just a different.
But what if I had his money though? Would I be doing that too?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I won't even lie.
Maybe.
if you had a career as his to
He would
uphold,
do
and
some crazy
Cuz
shit.
knows I'll do
I
something.
won't even lie.
I will do some
He'll
crazy
do some crazy
I'll do
shit.
some crazy-
still.
But I'll do it for the
I don't know
people. I'll
about-
do it for the
yeah.
people though.
Yo, no, you'll do it for a reason though.
Yeah,
So
I do it for a
Okay.
reason.
What's
kinda, in
interesting?
a sense, I agree. You would kind of be like
You,
Kanye,
in a
little
sense,
bit.
I would. That's
I
why I got to
think
fend for my
what's really-
guy.
I think what's really interesting is that when it comes to Kanye West, he spends a lot of time like that man. He's like the
Having a lot
richest
of
black
fun.
man
He
in
was
the
at a
world.
point. I think he still is actually.
Like he has a lot of not anymore.
Oh, not
He said he
anymore?
only has 120 million now.
I did see that.
You saw that, right?
Yo,
I
he's
saw the
trolling,
update.
bro.
I don't think
I
he's
saw
trolling.
the update.
I think that's facts.
But I
Making
think
money right
this
now,
is like
bro.
a really big point because it's like, yo, if you had his money and you had all the resources that he has, like, what are you going to do with those resources?
Me
And it's
personally?
like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
no, just in general, because it's like a lot of the times people make money and they sell it to like people who are not within the black community. And we're always talking about like, yo, keep the dollars black, buy black, support black businesses, support like black content creators. And it's like, realistically, we're not. And it's like Kanye West is somebody who is a prime example of like when you got everything you want, you got Yeezys. Adidas is like, we're taking your design, fuck you, like we don't care. Like they're taking his stuff and they're just going with it. And it's like this is a prime example of why black people need to gatekeep more, why we need to protect our stuff more, because it's like they're always going to take our stuff for content or for entertainment. They don't genuinely care about us as a people.
They're monkeys.
And that's where that's why I think he makes the most sense.
I don't mean
simple
to say it like
terms.
that, but
Protecting
that's-
his brand
yeah,
too,
that's
right?
how
But
it
he's
is.
just like he has
right
his own
wrong
issue.
messenger, would you say?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right-
Right
right
message,
message,
wrong
wrong messenger.
person.
Wrong messenger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
he's probably not the best guy to be.
Definitely
saying
not.
these
That's
things.
why they're
I
not
did-
voting for him for president anymore and shit.
I mean, he had votes. He had
No,
votes.
no, I know, but I heard a lot of
He
people
had votes.
talking. Still,
I do
Surprising.
want to mention something that I saw
What?
as well. Shaq told his kids, "We don't have money. I have money. You don't." And he said
Same.
that they have to get 1 to 3 degrees before you get the cheese.
I love
Hustle
that.
that.
What do you guys think about that?
I love
Go
that.
do
Do
that.
that.
Give outs and shit. Real shit
I
though.
love
That's
that.
comfortable. Yo, you can't be
Get
comfortable.
educated.
Man.
learn.
He's trying not
He
to
just
make
Use
wants
his
your
kids
mind.
to
Use
feel
your
like normal
mind
youth.
before your body. Don't fight me in the comments for that. But literally, use your mind before your body before you got to make money. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to like work smarter, not harder.
100%.
That's how I feel.
How are you gonna be with your kids if you're like Shaq? Are you gonna make them get like let's say
They're
don't
gonna
wanna
have their own little. They'll have their own little savings accounts ready to go.
What if they don't want to get a degree though?
Then you better
What-
fucking figure it out.
Then I'ma
Like,
cut
you
those
need to-
savings
You need to
accounts.
get it. No cap. Like I want you to
100%.
work hard. Like I'm not giving you no handouts. Like I
put some
worked.
pressure on your
I
ass
worked
to see
real
if you
hard to
fold,
make that
yo.
money.
I don't think I would make a degree a requirement, but I would make like a proposal, big like a deep in depth
You
a
gotta show me
detailed
you.
plan.
You gotta show me you got hustle. Period.
Exactly,
you
like a
gotta
detailed
get
plan.
it done.
Whether
And if
you're
you don't,
working
I'ma
for
add
somebody
pressure
for
to it.
months,
Period.
interning
I'ma
somewhere.
I'm gonna take away from something and let you.
You
know
need
what I mean?
to. You need
Yeah.
to
Just
get
like
it
being
done.
fucking grounded, yo. When you know what I mean? When we're bad, we have to fucking learn.
Work
yo.
back for your
We got
phone.
we got grounded. Yeah. We got
You know
grounded.
you guys got your phone taken away. You want
You
that
feel
phone
me?
back. You gotta
You
act
feel me?
right.
Grind,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Or just take the phone back,
Get
take
to
the
it.
chip out, put it in another phone.
You know,
That's what I used to do.
No cap. When
That's
you
what I
got that
used to
so
do.
you
phone
give your
taken
parents a
away,
dead
I'm
phone. I was
the other
not
day.
advanced
I
like
was
that.
getting
I
grounded
was
too
really
young
just
for
getting
those
up.
type of-
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't thinking.
I had 2 Blackberries. Yo, to be honest.
Nah, I wasn't getting
Oh,
grounded back
see?
then. You
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
when I had my BlackBerry, groundings were done.
Blackberries.
Yeah. But I also do want to touch on same thing with Shaq. He was saying that he opened up businesses for his parents, so
Yeah.
then he can give them salaries and then write it off for his taxes. He said that kind of helped him as well.
That's
I thought that
smart.
was pretty cool. I'm like, wow, he made his parents work for his company and then gave them salaries and then you can write those salaries off. And those are taxes he would have had to pay anyways, but his parents can get salaries from
That's
that.
how you create
That's how you create generational wealth.
Facts.
Yeah.
And life
Even
insurance.
if it's late,
but,
that's
you know.
how you do
Life
it.
insurance
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah, life insurance
Like,
too.
y'all
We always
need to-
talk
life
about that.
Yeah,
insurance.
yours
Always
also
talk about
life
it. We always-
insurance.
we always talk
Nah,
about
get you some though. We gotta put that in there again. Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. That goes with
It's
mental
in the
health
link
and,
if you guys
and
wanna-
being financially stable too.
So a girl made a post. I'll actually read it to you guys.
This, yeah.
I have it
You
in my
the post.
I have it on my phone. It's in my favorites because I knew I wanted to bring this up for the moment. She says Toronto is just going downhill. The club scene whack, house prices whack, renting prices whack, support of artists here is whack, most Jamaican food spots whack. Like what's really going on?
I'll
Is
big up
Toronto
my one
telling me
spot.
I need to relocate to the US? But we have someone that was in the US. So
Yeah.
give us insight on your thoughts.
So is she contradicting herself?
Maybe.
Personally-
Where would you rather be?
Good question.
Long term. I mean,
Here's
like,
the
And
deal.
why were you in the States and what were you doing there?
So I got a scholarship. I used to run track. Syracuse University. Shout out to my people in
Come on now.
Cuse. Love you guys forever.
we need you now.
We need you know.
But no, I had a scholarship, so I was studying out there, and I got to experience like what the healthcare system is like, what the privilege is like when you get to study abroad or things of that nature. And I think Syracuse Jamaican spots were not it. So I wouldn't say it's
Honestly,
good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just came back from New York in September. Listen, the Jamaican food was not.
not it.
It's not it?
hidden.
not
So
But she
where
said the
is
one
it
in Toronto
hidden?
is not hidden either.
It's
So-
hidden here compared to over
It's
there.
better. It's better than
Tell you
over
that
there.
much.
But I personally
Okay.
like. I haven't been in Toronto long enough. Like I just came back like a year ago.
You haven't been in Toronto long enough. Where were you?
No,
before?
she just.
I was at school.
She was
And then
at
before
school, she
that,
just came
you were
back.
just a kid. You were young.
I was like 18. Like
Oh,
it's just
okay.
regular stuff. But
Where
like,
are you originally from then?
where am I from?
Yeah.
She's not gonna. Yeah,
I'm from Scarborough.
You should have said it easy.
You're from
Why you say
Scarborough?
I'm from Scarborough?
You're
No.
claiming Scarborough?
She's
Absolutely,
claiming it.
I'm
Okay.
She's
Scarborough.
claiming
I'm
it. She's
claiming
claiming it. It's already
Scarborough.
it's up.
Okay,
It's up. I'm not even
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're
And
gonna allow it. We're
we
not
have
gonna say
great-
nothing.
we
us
have
West,
great-
us West Enders are just gonna not. We're just
I'm from
gonna
the West. Yeah,
we
we're
have
from the
great
West.
people in Scarborough.
Do you?
Okay, yes, we do.
Ah.
We're nice. Just don't
Alright.
get too crazy.
There's gems out there, I guess.
But my
guess.
point here is
Yeah.
I haven't been in Toronto long enough. Like I just started to going to clubs out here, and they're okay. I think the problem is everyone's too cool. Like
Too cool for
nobody-
school,
Thank
Nobody
man.
wants to have
Oh my
fun at
god.
the club.
Thank
Nobody
you.
wants to
Screwface
party.
capital.
Everyone's just like, I'm the hottest bitch out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I got the best designer
you're not.
on.
No,
Don't
Niggas just come
talk
to wear their
me.
chains.
Like, have some fun. Like, relax. Like, you're so young.
It's too everybody's so
It's
serious.
They're
serious.
serious. No one
Yeah.
actually wants
It's
to
like
have
a
fun.
competition and some shit's going on.
And it's
that
like, why
don't
are
see
we
it.
in competition? Like, I think that's a problem. I think Toronto has so much talent no matter where you go. And if we were actually able to embrace each other and properly support each other
As a whole?
like, who cares if you
We
have a
would surpass
podcast
a
and I
lot
have a
of motherfuckers.
podcast? Like,
Yeah.
do a collaboration and get that shit popping. Like, that's how the people. That's one thing I really learned in studying in the United States.
Yeah, no,
is that
Yeah,
it's just
people in the
way
States
more,
support
like,
each other.
loving.
They're
Yeah.
quick to
seriously.
collaborate.
Like,
Yeah.
We
if
don't
you
do
were
that
too
shit.
scared to
We
be
don't
like,
do
oh,
that
like
shit.
this person's gonna make it before me, who gives a shit? Like, if they make it
If they
before
make it,
you,
they can
they're
help
gonna help
They
you
bring it
up.
you.
Ooh, like
They
niggas ain't even
yeah.
thinking about themselves.
Like,
Niggas
get
are
it
like, yeah,
together,
you're gonna make
like-
it. Fuck, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Even though I can make it too, but like, nah.
Yeah.
Niggas are just dumb.
Can
Niggas-
you imagine, like, if we had a bunch of people on like a joint project, like how stupid that would go? And
Toronto
how
watches
far
too
it
much
would
space.
go?
We watch too much space in
shit. Too
pockets.
ready eye. Yeah.
Like we don't know how to work together and like
Crab
get to
in
the
a
top
barrel
together.
mentality.
It's always nah,
100%.
me first. Like I gotta be above you, and I get it. Like I
Yeah,
get
you
it.
can't- listen,
You can't
even
really
when
put
you
everybody.
win,
You
like,
can't bring everybody with you.
Everybody
so I
even
get
can't
why
be
you'd
at the
be
top for
hesitant
the
to
whole time.
collaborate.
That's what people
But-
don't understand either. People
Yeah.
don't really even overstand that. Like people don't take that in that you can't always be the fucking GOAT, the guy,
Yeah,
the baddest bit. You can't.
You have to have a team.
absolutely.
You gotta have a
know what I mean?
team. You gotta have a team and know what you can't do and what you can do. You know?
And play your
100%.
role. Like, honestly, like somebody like me running a business now, like when it comes to my candle brand, I'm like, okay, like I know how to make the candles, but like maybe I need to get like better photos for marketing. And of course I can take those pictures, but why not just hire a fire ass photographer to do the
And get that
photos
shit
for
done.
you?
I think it's all about timing too, though. Because you know
Okay.
what I do hate is like when someone has like 1,000 followers and you hit them up to come on the podcast and they're like, hit my management. Hit your
Yeah.
management.
See now they
You're
feel like they're
out-
too good for
Yeah,
you.
you're
Yeah,
outsourcing
yeah.
too early.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
you're not there
Yeah,
yet to
yeah.
kind of
Humble yourself.
humble yourself.
You're still in
Yeah.
Toronto.
You know what I mean?
Calm down.
But on the flip side,
Yeah.
if you're trying to grow and you, let's say you don't have a manager, if you're reaching out to certain people and you're like acting as a manager, I think that's a little different. Because then you're kind of finessing like
Yeah.
brands in a sense to
Yeah.
kind of work with you.
Yeah.
And leveraging
No, but
the
you
thought
pick
of
your
having.
poisons though. Don't do that to people.
That's
that
what I'm saying.
Like your local.
That's
deal
what I'm
with
saying
you,
to your
like, you know?
local other
Yeah.
people. But if it's a big brand and you're trying to make
Yeah.
it and
We
prop
hear
yourself
that.
up,
Yeah.
go ahead and do that. You know what I
Step in there
mean?
with your high horse,
But-
and yeah, like you know what I mean.
But if it's not like a situation like that, then
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Like sometimes people need to know when to
Humble
outsource.
yourself.
Literally be
Yeah.
humble.
Some
You know what I
people just need
mean?
to be just,
I
like,
don't think we have a
real,
lot
like-
of humble people out here. I learned that
No, we
quickly.
don't. People try to like play
The
that
humblest
too
person
cool,
is still
too cool
not
card.
humble, like-
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So and always be welcoming to, you know, you never know what someone can offer. It's not always about followers all the time. You know, sometimes people can have genuine,
And
real
that's why the man, I'm
conversations.
sorry to bring this up, but that's
Yeah.
why the man need to get to know the gal them.
It's facts.
Because a lot of niggas just trying to fuck. You don't know what she has to
Yeah, I'm
offer.
head
Yeah.
This
gal.
guy is
like-
very righteous today.
Nah, man, I think.
Listen,
I read it.
networking
I read
is
it. I
so
read it. I
important.
read
Like
it.
you don't
Get
like
to know what you're dealing with.
you can have as
It's
many
facts, though.
followers
He's
as you
talking
want.
facts.
Like you need to be able to properly network with people. And if off rip you're a extremely stuck up person, like
Yeah.
you super
Standoffish.
could miss a super great
100%.
opportunity for yourself because you think you're too cool. And it's
Yeah.
like if you just take a second to relax and just be like, okay, like what are you about? Let's have a small conversation and then maybe you'll figure out like, yo, like you have something to offer and I have something to offer to you. I personally don't like people who are opportunists. I don't
I hate
think that's
that too.
cool.
I hate that
Yeah.
too,
I think like if you have something to offer as well, then it's beneficial for both of us.
Yeah.
please.
But like
Don't be an opportunist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
let's
act
exchange.
like that.
Yeah.
Let's you know.
Be willing
Yeah.
to
Let's
work
meet-
with
yeah,
others.
let's meet ends and you can profit, I can profit, we could both make, you know, get
Yeah.
somewhere. Let's not just
No,
leave one
facts.
of us in the dust or stagnant. Yeah, I like that.
How long have you been doing the candle business?
December will be 1 year. Honestly,
Congratulations.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
We're gonna clap for you.
guys.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Thank
clap. We're gonna
you.
clap for you. We're gonna clap for you. That's
It's
what's
very
up.
new.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
it's something
Okay.
that like is very dear to my heart. Mental health is very dear to my heart. I think a lot of the times our community like struggles with depression or like PTSD and things of that nature, anxiety. So it's like just take some time, even if you don't want to go see a counselor, if you don't want to talk to a therapist, people who just get out of jail and they're like, yo, like, what do I do? Like, how do I not fall
Yeah.
back into these
People
these
don't
bad
understand
habits?
that,
Yeah.
It's important. And I know it's just a candle, but like, it is still like a symbol and
No,
a
I love
reminder
that.
to get your
Yeah.
shit together. Like,
Yeah.
sit down, plan
It's
it
a
out.
simple thing
It's all about.
sometimes.
It's all about. See, what I also noticed, it's all about comfort, because even when I was going through like my worst times, it's like the setting was off, like the environment around me, you know,
You need
and
the sage, yo.
yeah,
Scented
just
candles
sage and
are
light a
something
candle,
that are
bro.
like they help ground you. Like it
Yeah.
helps, like even if it's just something that like reminds you, like, oh, like this Loki smells like my grandma. Like
No, those are.
that grandma love is very different.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
And
And
even
it
just
gets
sweetening
you
up the
right.
room
And
and,
even
just
the-
getting you in the right mood, like it just sometimes you need that.
You
don't
need
even
that
know you need it.
change. Like it's just
the
it's,
little
Yeah,
thing.
man, trust me.
It's the little things and the nostalgia, you know. You know those
Absolutely.
moments when you like basically what you said, when you smell something and it reminds you of something
It's
else,
so
or like
Yeah.
a good part
Yeah.
or a time in your life.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think that's
Absolutely.
memorable
That's-
moments.
it's
Even
memorable
sometimes, okay,
moments.
even as
Yeah.
niggas, because niggas are really candle getters. Let's be real.
Yeah.
The man, I'm gonna go check a girl and it's like, Allah,
Your room
this,
smells
yo.
nice.
Yo, this is how you smell. Yo, that's what's
Well,
important.
if you're gonna bring that up, that is my biggest turn on. A
Absolutely.
woman's
Yes.
smell and like
Good smell.
How she
Yeah.
smells, how
That's
the room
me too,
smells.
though.
because
Yeah.
these smells last forever.
Yeah.
You might
100%.
smell something and be like, that girl used to smell like that.
You're
Like,
gonna
it was
pin
the-
that
it was the-
smell
it was
to that
It was the
person.
playlist.
to this day.
It was
like,
the scent.
the
it
match
was
of the playlist.
It was
But here's
everything
the
in
thing,
one, though.
like-
Like
Nah,
it makes
sure.
you remember
even
her
with men,
different.
even with men, like honestly, like sometimes guys aren't all the cleanest. Like they be like picking their
100%.
clothes off the ground, throw it in the closet, and like yeah, like
I
we're
hate that.
good. But it's like yo, like if you light a candle, at least when your girl comes in, it's like oh, like
Changes,
you
though.
smell like you got your
Thank
shit
you.
together.
Thank you.
Not to like feed into like the smoke and mirrors or the facade, but it's like okay, like women love to be able to be like yeah, this smells like my guy.
That is
Well,
definitely.
I did have a diffuser, and I used to do the air wick
guy has
as
a
well.
diffuser.
Yeah.
Plug in the air wick. But now we got your candles.
He's up. He's
He
not
said
playing.
diffuser.
He's not
Now
playing.
that-
But yo, niggas,
Now that we have your candles,
get your
Absolutely.
candles.
Get your candles. No
Get your
cap.
You've never had a candle before. You're
We're gonna-
another dirty nigga.
And
eh?
by
I'm not hearing that
black,
shit.
my
we're gonna now put that together. Yeah.
My Instagram is ebony_collection_. It is EBHANI_collections.
Get you a
You'll
candle.
be able to find me. I have my link in bio so you can shop. I sell sneakers, Air Force Ones, teddy bears, like I
you got
said.
Forces?
Yeah, you seen it upstairs. I make customs. Like
Oh,
even if
yes.
you want like a custom for yourself,
you
like
felt
I
like
can
the
get you
real
your
thing,
custom
yeah.
logo
Yeah.
on your candles. Like it's cool. Like,
No,
it's
she's
nice.
legit. She's legit. She actually had like the
Get
candles.
it done.
The
Yeah,
candles
she's growing.
formed like an Air Force. It looks
Yeah,
legit.
like-
Only a year in.
And buy
That's hard.
black,
You know what I'm
like just so you know, and it's not to just like crap on no other brands or anything like that, but like make sure you read what you are buying. Like some candles are made with paraffin wax, which is like plastic, so when it burns, it's really bad for your
Yeah.
environment and for your respiratory system. My
Do your
candles
research.
are
Do
your
vegan,
research, though.
so if you are into vegan candles as well, like I got you. Hit me up. I do birthday parties. I do baby showers. I do weddings. Like I'll get you right.
We'll
Help as well.
put her socials in the link in the bio,
Yeah.
and you'll
Do
also
that.
see it pop up in the beginning of the video. You guys already know. I do want to ask you guys. So I think it was like a week ago. I looked at my account and I seen a climate incentive.
Yeah. I thought that was nice. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
We all got that, right?
Yeah.
Was it all
no.
the same? How much was your guys? Like $93.
$93.
Yeah,
is
that
what
was
I
the
got.
same thing across the board.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
How
I was like,
often are we
lied.
going to be getting these incentives? I thought
I don't know.
I thought that was a nice.
I
little-
think that's once a year.
That's a
maybe.
once a year thing.
Maybe.
If not, it's just this year.
I also seen something else though. I got another little like
From what?
provincial government thing. I don't know.
But
something
that
like
one, you want some next shit?
I gotta check
They
my
better be
account.
down.
Save
Animal
the
thing. I don't
earth.
mind free
We
money.
are
Taxes.
running very low. Like seriously, like climate change is not a joke. People think it's hilarious, but like no, seriously, like it's gonna be a really cold winter, and it's not for no reason. It's because of just
Yeah.
climate change. Like
100%.
Yeah.
it's been very hot in the summertime. It's gonna be very cold. Like
Very, very.
get
But did we
yourself
have a hot
ready.
summer though?
Nah, I was about to say that. This summer
Our
wasn't
summer
as
was kind
hot
of
as the other
lukewarm. I'm
summers,
not gonna
though.
lie.
That was
I remember a lot of
nighttime.
cool days
Nah, like I
more
needed
than
all that
hot.
jacket like you're wearing right
Nah,
now on the
nah.
night.
Like I remember,
Serious.
I remember waiting on
Serious,
days for it to be
what?
scorching. Like
I feel like
we
it was-
didn't have
I
a
feel
hot
like- I feel
summer.
like
And
it was
the
pretty
heat in
hot,
my
though.
car in the nighttime saying, "Well, go
Nah.
on."
Maybe
Like,
you
at
don't think it was
different
hot?
We had a lot of
points
mid,
Wake
in
up
the
like
day.
on
mid days. Like we had a lot of like
Oh.
okay, but
I was
Toronto
inside a
summers
lot.
are always hot.
I don't feel like it was as
Yeah,
hot
I was
this year. Last
inside.
year was hotter.
Yeah.
And the years
I don't
before
know.
that, it was pretty
Yeah,
hot.
100%. This year was
This year was
I don't know. I
It was
was
a
I was
screaming
inside. I didn't.
summer,
Re-
you know?
I wasn't. I was focused this year.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was locked
Or the
into. I was
summer.
working more, but it was still not that hot to me. I don't
It
know.
wasn't that hot. I was outside. It
I
was not hot.
appreciate the climate incentive. Thank you.
Right?
The climate incentive was amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to the government.
We really
Look
did.
a surprise.
Let's make it a little more next time.
We really did
though,
appreciate
but-
that.
Made up the change.
Yeah.
You can never say no to free money.
Stop
No
paying. I did my
facts.
taxes.
It was
Be up the
cute.
change.
I put mine. It's funny because I put mine in like an RSP so I can deduct it from my total
from your-
income. Yeah, just little stuff
more
like that, you know.
taxes.
Just
Yeah.
try to allocate some funds to that.
Yo,
you know?
listen,
Get your taxes
the government's
in right,
robbing you. You better rob,
Rob
the damn
them.
government.
You gotta find your ways.
Right.
You gotta find your ways.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
man, be even now. Be fair.
I think I've conquered my gambling problem.
No, I don't think so.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Yeah, he shut that down
Players-
quick.
Today,
Players
there's no
play.
way.
Players
It's
play.
we're lucky we were on a team where we were actually there.
Players play. We just dropped
But
the
this
new,
nigga,
since we're doing plugins, we just dropped
Oh
our new merch.
yeah.
You guys already
Get
know.
your merch.
Go get you some merch. Go get you some merch. Players play.
man.
You know, shout out to all the hustlers, the gamblers, the referral
You gotta
getters.
pay to play, buddy.
You gotta pay to play, right? So yeah,
Facts.
I swear I'm gonna put it in the beginning as well. So you guys are gonna see
Yeah,
it probably
get you
twice,
some.
but
Get
yeah.
you some.
You gotta get you some. No
Got to.
cap.
But,
Matter of fact.
I feel like we.
Yeah,
covered
do that.
pretty
No,
much.
do the outro. Do it.
Oh yeah. But no, thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate you guys. I think this was a great conversation overall.
Thanks, me too.
You know, I
Yeah.
think the people will enjoy it.
Super
the
good
listeners.
Super
Yeah.
good vibes.
If you're listening to us on Spotify, podcast, Apple Music, or actually Apple Podcasts or whatever, give us a 5 stars and stuff. You know. It's me. It's twins.
We need you.
We need you now.
We need you now.
We need you now.
Yeah,
Come on
we
now.
out here, man. Come on.
Come on.
But
That's
yeah,
what it is.
we're gonna keep coming with more videos, more
Let them know,
content,
cuz.
more merch, more more
Everything.
guests. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I know you guys are seeing a lot of women lately, but we're gonna have some males.
You guys love the women. Come on.
We
Nah,
do.
we got it. Yeah, players gotta keep playing. But listen, it's
Oh,
not even
wow.
about that. It's not even about that. It's like realistically, like promoting women is life now. Like shit. You
Black
can't just
women.
do- you
Black
can't-
women are in right
No,
now. In terms
black
of,
women,
like-
100%.
I feel they're getting more attention,
Women
too.
is just like
And there's more programs too for
we
them.
gotta promote
Like
more.
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. I've seen
Yeah.
programs where it's like we want indigenous
Yeah,
black people.
empower.
and
You
stuff.
gotta empower.
Entrepreneurs.
You gotta empower the
entrepreneurs
black
and
women.
stuff.
Gotta
I think you
empower
guys
the
are now
black
getting
women.
your shine. So
Gotta
keep
empower
shining,
them.
ladies.
Yeah,
Have
man.
to.
Keep
Thank
shining.
you.
You
You
guys
know,
have
as
to.
much as like we
keep
do our
doing
City
your
Boys shit,
businesses. Yeah, like real
because we did a
shit.
City Boys episode the other day.
That
You know,
too.
we talk from our perspective, ladies. You know, we don't mean any
Nah, we
harm.
want to hear the gal them. We don't want to
mean
hear
it,
the man them.
but we do like to have a balanced room
Yeah.
where the women can kind of
You guys don't want to
give
hear niggas.
their opinion and stuff.
They don't want to hear niggas from.
Who the
No,
ladies?
the viewers. They don't want to
Why
hear
not?
niggas.
Why do you say
don't-
that?
Wait, wait, why you say that? You're saying they don't like the City Boys episodes? You're lying. He's lying. They love the City
Nah,
Boys
fuck it
episodes.
up.
They're
They said
tapping
that-
in though.
Yeah, they said that. They said
Even if they don't like what you're saying, they tapping
just
in
feel
to
like-
the
I just feel like
conversation.
They
So
tapping in. Wait,
Women
have you heard of
women
Players Play
have a
before
nice
this?
yeah,
Perspective.
Yeah, I've seen you
Like,
guys popped up.
let's
on
be
my
for real.
TikTok.
Nah,
Yeah, I love it.
TikTok
You know
been
what she
jumping.
said? She said, "Let's be for real."
Let's be for
Yeah,
real.
we're ending it on that note. Let's be for real.
let's be for real.
Boom.
Boom. Listen,